Germany. We got the phenomenal AJ Styles looking to topple the ring general Gunther when Raw returns to Germany for the first time in nearly 3 decades. That's crazy. Let's get into it. Yeah, again, sorry I was a little bit late to this, guys. I was actually checking out the new Japan World Tour mode that they added in WWE 2K25. So, in case you're wondering where I've been in the last few minutes, that's what I was doing. I was a little late preparing the stream, but we're all good now. So, all good now. Oh, what up, VJC? Welcome. I knew you'd be here. Didn't doubt that for a second. Because usually you tell me when you're not going to be in here, so I'm like, well, he's going to be here. I'm only like 2 minutes behind in the live broadcasting. I clicked go live and then I just rewinded it to the beginning, so I'm back at this now. I just want to see the recap, even though we already know what happened last week. I think we all know, right? We don't need a refresher. The main event was CM Punk versus Braun Breaker for the World Heavyweight Championship, and Punk somehow retained. I'm a little surprised Braun didn't win, but I don't know. It's just not his time yet, I don't guess. And then you also Rhea Ripley, Io Sky won the women's tag team titles. As much as I'm not a huge fan of the titles, I'm happy for them. I think they deserve that because they've been in the tag division for a little bit now, and I mean they've been feuding the Kabuki Warriors as well, so it made perfect sense for them to do that, in my opinion. Now this match kind of got on my nerves a little bit. Becky Lynch cheating to regain the Women's Intercontinental Championship. That's just some buffoonery right there. And Gunther being the loudmouth that he is, trash talking a legend that is AJ Styles. But AJ ain't gonna take that. And we're getting that tonight. I think that's the match I'm definitely the most excited for. Hopefully it's not AJ Styles' retirement. Hopefully it's not this early, right? Maybe they'll run it back at Mania or SummerSlam and then, but tonight, no, I'm not ready for that. I wasn't ready for John Cena's retirement. I'm definitely not ready for AJ Styles to retire. Because he's already confirmed that he's doing it this year, so that's gonna suck, but it is what it is. Hey Juan, what's up? You could go live right now. You don't miss much of anything. Oh yeah, true. Yeah, I planned on going live anyway. I was just a couple minutes late because I was actually having a little bit of technical difficulties. I was actually inviting Leo to the stream, like which you already know, BJC, because we were talking about it. But sometimes the screen goes the wrong way. So instead of going, is it vertical like I want to, up and down, it goes horizontally, like side to side. And when I do eventually turn my camera on, possibly towards the end of the stream, I don't want it to look all funky. So I think with the way I have it now, like let me double check just real quick. Yeah, like that should be good. That because earlier it wasn't wanting to work right, so I had to restart the stream. But then I actually realized it stayed in my scheduled streams, luckily, so then I didn't have to redo it all. So thank God for the new day. But yeah, I thought I was gonna have to redo everything, but luckily it didn't matter too much. And then now we here, of course. So you know how it is. Punk got the win. I think I'm seeing Punk won there, then he'll most likely hold on to the title till Mania now at this point. I think the champions that we have now could honestly be the champions going into Mania, unless Drew McIntyre possibly loses the title at the Royal Rumble. This is the way I currently see things going, is between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. Because I feel like whoever Drew McIntyre faces at the Rumble, there could be another Jacob Fatu interference, and he could accidentally help him again. That's the way I see it going. Or maybe he screws him, and I mean, even if it's a disqualification, Drew would still retain. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm thinking. CM Punk is definitely going to have some type of segment or promo or something at the Elimination Chamber, considering the fact that it's in Chicago, right? So there's got to be something there. But I don't know if it's going to be a title match or kind of what they did with The Rock and Cody last year, where The Rock called out the WWE champion. Like, what if something goes down with CM Punk and maybe the Vision there, potentially? I mean, Braun Breaker could win the Elimination Chamber if you think about it and go on to fight CM Punk in a rematch at Mania. That's something, so. Ooh, also we got a really good tag team match. Javon Evans versus Bravo. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I guess Javon Evans is just feuding with all the El Grandes, whatever they're calling them, Los Americanos. Or is that it? Yeah, he's just feuding with those guys. And then you got, I think that was Penta and Dragon Lee taking on two guys from the division. I didn't see who that was, but and then first time ever AJ Styles versus Gunther. That's gonna be good. That's gonna be really good. Let's see what we got here. Um, yeah, first time ever match AJ versus Gunther. Yeah, basically what I was just saying there. Tia needs to give us these special international Raw and SmackDown ringers. You know what? That'd be kind of cool. Although I don't know if they would go. I mean, it's basically just a different font. Oh, look at that! We got a show intro for once. 2K, add show intros into universe mode for the love of everything. All right, please. That's actually the first time they've done it. I've seen them do a show intro in a minute. Is it just me? But I don't know. They really haven't done that on television much. I'm gonna give them that, but yeah, 2K really needs to add that as a thing, even if it's just optional like it used to be. Oh, I guess it's funny you were talking about Ripley and Io Sky. Here they come on my end now. I'll probably fast forward it back because when we get to a commercial or something, they'll probably. I could basically skip one full commercial. I'm sure. Whenever I get that. Let's see who go to face Rhea and Io for the belts. Oh, who's gonna face them? I assume it'll probably be Nia Jackson, Lash Legend. That's what I'm thinking right now because they're the only heel tag team. You obviously not counting the Kabuki Wars because they won it so many times. They're like what 3 or 4 time, I think maybe 4 time women's tag champs now, which is crazy to think about. They're definitely the team with the most reigns for sure. Um, but other than them, the only heel team you got is like Nia and Lash. That's what I'm going with there. I think the team in Nia Jackson Lash Legends kind of growing on me a little bit. I don't really get why they're paired together, but like I understand that it gives some Lash Legend to do on the main roster, and I mean to be honest, they're a force to be reckoned with as a tag team. So I think I can get behind it eventually. It's not necessarily their fault. It's the championship's fault. Ever since it's got introduced in 2019, I've been like, other than when the Iconics won it, of course, I was like, I don't know about this. And they're trying to make it better now. I get it. Like Bianca Blair and Jay Cargill were great champions. They had a little division going there for a minute, and it kind of feels the same way around this time. But pretty much after WrestleMania and on the road to SummerSlam, those titles typically tend to like die down a bit. I notice they usually do it like after SummerSlam and on the road to WrestleMania, but then kind of in that between mark, they kind of just don't really do much with them, you know. So that's the only thing. It's like around that Crown Jewel time period when they really pushed the things, like how we got Rhea Io versus Kabuki Wars in the non-title match back at this past Crown Jewel. Like it was a non-title match because neither one of them were championship. But then once Kabuki Wars won, then you had the match on Raw last week. Obviously, you put it on these. You put it on Rio or whatever. I like them as tag champs, so I'm not complaining there. I don't like Nia Lash. Yeah, I'm not a fan of them either. Never really been a huge fan of Nia Jax, and Lash Legend's okay, but yeah, it's just the pairing's kind of weird, and it's just like two people I don't care about too much. So yeah, I kind of that's where I'm at with it. Yes, he said, I think only because it was an international show they had an intro. Oh yeah, you could be right there. That honestly, yeah, maybe that's true. They want to make it feel special, so I get that. Living Rocks. Living Rocks is not a bad tag team. I had to give them that. I'm surprised they don't have Raquel in the tag team division. They actually have her fighting Stephanie for the world title right now, which is crazy to me. I'm surprised it's not Stephanie versus Liv heading into Mania or Stephanie versus Roxanne even. Why Raquel? But at least they're trying something different with her. I mean, I'll give them that. I'm gonna grab some water real quick. I wasn't too far away. Kind of parched. Do you think that Rhea Ripley and Io Sky could hold the titles past Mania even? Maybe they put the titles on the line, they retain. What are the odds of that? Because eventually these two girls are going to have to go into the women's or title division again at some point. They're going to have to cross paths as solo guys because Rhea Ripley has yet to get that solos like single win whatever over Io Sky. So it's almost like I could see Rhea being the one to turn heel, but the only problem with that is she's too over as a babyface. So there really needs to be a way for us to hate Rhea Ripley, and I just don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon. But somehow, some way, they got to like elevate that story at some point because I haven't forgot about that. The fact that Io Sky's always had the upper hand on Rhea Ripley when it comes to like singles matches and stuff. She beat her for the title last year going into Mania, and Rhea never got it back. So they're gonna do that at some point. But for now, I like this team, like the team thing that they're doing. There's oh Liv oh shoot. I guess that's why you said Liv and Roxy. I'll catch up eventually. I promise. Probably after this segment, I'll go to a commercial. I didn't realize you were probably saying that they came out, but my bad. They both look great together too. That's actually a great. If they're going with that, that's a great tag match. You know, Rhea and Liv got their own history, and then what? Roxanne President of Sky. I mean, that'd be a great match too. Singles wise and tag team match. I mean, I'm interested now. I like that a lot better than Nia and Lash. I like that a lot better than my original pick. So I'll take it. Woo. At least they're trying to get both divisions star power. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The only thing they could really use a lot of star power right now is those women's divisions on Friday Night SmackDown. Because, yeah. Jade Cargill and Julia. And Chelsea Green at one point. I think Timmy Stratton comes back, that might help. But they could use like a Jordan Grace, maybe some other people like a Lola Vice, maybe Blake Monroe if she goes to the main roster possibly. People like that because right now SmackDown needs some baby faces to go after the heel champs, and there's just not really anyone. Like Jade Cargill keeps coming out complaining that I don't even know. She's not having any matches, which is stupid. Oh shoot, Bailey and Lyra, who have yet to get their title shot, are out here now. I mean, that's a great team to go after them as well. But I see them beating whoever beats um you know Rio, whatever. Like Liv Roxanne beat them, Bailey Lyra beat them, then maybe Nylash beat them, and it just goes on and on. The women's tag division is actually looking kind of somewhat stacked right now. Ding dong. Hello. Oh, Bailey, we love you. Hey, won't you be my girl? Bailey's got the international crowd on her side. I forgot. Uh, oh, it's not done yet. It's not done yet. Now Lyra and Bailey are out. Yep. Yep. Liv actually lost to Lyra. I smell a number one contendership match here. Bailey and Lyra versus Rhea and Io would be a respectable matchup, I think. Be a very respectable bout between those four ladies. I think Rhea and Io could lose before WrestleMania, but get the titles at WrestleMania. So you think become two-time at WrestleMania is what you're saying? I love Io Sky, but I have no idea what she just said. Oh, the Kabuki Warriors. Oh, I was wondering why they went out the ring. That's why. I was about to say, why are they dipping? Two-time champ. Interesting, interesting. Not a bad thought. Who do you think they would lose to, though? Liv and Roxanne, Nia Lash? Like, which team are you thinking? If you had to pick one. Rhaenyra kind of cleaning up house right now. I see a four-way team for women's tag belts at Royal Rumble. You know, it's actually not a bad thought. The four matches that are going to supposedly happen at the Rumble could be the two Rumble matches themselves. Your McIntyre Dewey title match. He defends the title against somebody. Sami Zayn, Randy Orton, maybe Matt Cardona. I don't know. One of those guys. Then the like a four-way, either four-way, maybe five-way for those women's tag titles. Yeah, I could totally see that, honestly. You think Liv and Roxanne? All right. No, I could totally get behind that for real. I honestly would not hate that. Such a weird team. Like, why are they not doing Liv and Roxanne or not? Sorry, Liv and Raquel or Roxanne and Raquel, but Roxy, whatever you want to call her. But I mean, I don't hate this team. I think it's going to set up one of them to go on a huge solo run in the future. I wonder if Gunther and AJ Styles is probably going to be the main event tonight. Ooh, Juan says he got Bailey Lyra winning it. I'd be down with either. Don't really matter to me. I don't really care about the division too much. Don't really matter what they throw at me, but at least they're trying to make it like super stacked, like BJC I think said earlier, like how they're making it like this division's getting, yeah, like they're trying to get both divisions star power. So like, you got all the top women in that division right now. I'm just saying. I mean, Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Bailey, Lyra Valkyria, even Roxanne Perez and Liv Morgan. All those people are like really, really good. So like they could arguably be in the world title division right now. I'm just saying. Oh, here comes the bouncy boy Javon Evans. Is this the Young OG's Raw debut? Not counting the one tournament match he had with Gunther. Oh yeah, man. Who won it? Oh yeah, man. It's gonna be good. I'm excited for this. Just checking my notifications here. Well, somebody accepted my friend request on Discord. I'll have to look at that later. Let's see. Yeah, Liv and Roxanne Perez do make a good team. You got a great point, Juan, from what you said in the Discord. Oh, it's funny. You're gonna stream about your life. Yeah, in the Discord, I accidentally put live stream instead. I had to edit. Well, we're good now. Oh, we're good now. Just a little mistype there. Oh, yep, I'm literally right on it, guys. We are now live. Perfect. Like 21 and a half minutes in. We're good. Oh, shoot. I told you I smelled a number one contender coming. Look at that. Women's triple threat tag team match. Number one contender. I want. I definitely don't want the Kabuki Warriors to win because what's the point of them getting a rematch? I honestly think it would make a lot of sense for Liv and Roxanne to win if you think about it. But then again, I'm also kind of rooting for Bailey and Lyra, so I don't know. I'm kind of torn on that. I'm low key. I'm a little torn on that. Also, Finn Balor's playing 2K. Don't ask him what he's doing. It's funny we're getting 2K right now. Hold on. Am I overthinking that or just also the fact that they're playing in the old Raw arena? I don't even know if that's 2K20 5. Is that Raw? Is that version of the Raw Arena even in the game? I thought it. Uh, I thought it was like the new one. Huh. I know I'm probably overthinking that, but I just want to pay attention to that real quick. Been playing 2K. Yeah, yeah. So it might be the day one arena. Oh yeah, you know what? You actually got a good point. Yeah, that's probably what it was. Unless he's playing 2K24, but I don't. It looks like 25. I don't know. It's funny. He just randomly play. He beat Cody Rhodes up. If that tells you anything, I don't really. It's probably just random, but um, what do we actually did a women's tag team Royal Rumble on either Raw or SmackDown to determine the new number one contenders for the women's tag titles with the Royal Rumble. Well, I would say that, but now that we got the whatchamacallit confirmed here, I don't know. That might be the match at Rumble. Unless they're going to do that on the Go Home show, possibly. That's also likely. Also, hopefully, Dirty Dom comes back soon so we can get the Intercontinental Championship on the line. I feel like he loses that at Mania. Maybe to Finn Balor. If they do finally pull through with that Judgment Day just break up, pull the trigger on that for once. I think that'd probably be the way they should go. Or maybe someone that could use it, like, honestly, maybe like a returning Sheamus would be nice. Um, Maybe even like a Javon Evans. You got the newbie on there, you know. I mean, he would work perfectly. Or if Femi comes to Raw, I mean, he'd be great to have that title around his waist. So the ruler ruling on Raw, well, ruling the mid card, I should say, over on Monday Night Raw. That would be nice. What Javon doing? Oh, bouncy. He gonna show off and show out. What if after OG match Oba come out? That'd be crazy. Do you think Oba Femi might be in Dusseldorf, Germany right now? I heard one guy in the spoiler chat in particular might be in Germany tonight, but in case you didn't see it, I'm not gonna say who. I don't think Oba Femi's gonna show up tonight, but imagine if he did. Rayo and Bravo and El Grande. You're not gonna have Javon Evans lose to Bravo, are you? That would be stupid. You know, I actually think Javon versus El Grande Americana would be a banger match. Maybe do that on the Raw after the Royal Rumble or something. Well, they actually both have submissions if you think about it. Gunther's got sleeper hold. AJ Styles got that calf crusher he can lock you in. Maybe he'll make Gunther tap out like Jey Uso did back in WrestleMania. Which, looking back, was honestly a stupid decision. But the fact that John Cena couldn't make Gunther tap out, but Jey Uso did, okay. Okay. Alright. But nonetheless, it did happen. So, using that as the example. Oh, yeah, I read that. Imagine if he was there tonight, but only for the main event match. What, wait, I'm dumb. Are you talking about Bufemi or are we talking about somebody else? I think the guy, if you're talking about the spoiler, he probably will be there for the main event match. If the main event match is the tag match with the Vision, then probably for that, but not sure. I don't know if that's the tag team match, because you know the Vision typically main event most Raws, but it'll either be that or the match of Gunther and AJ. One of the two. I mean the show main event. Did they say what the main event was yet though? If so, I completely missed it, and that's my bad. But I'm not sure if it's the Gunther AJ thing or if it's the one tag match. You got Penta Dragon Lee versus the Vision as well, but I don't know if that's main event or if the other one is. I don't remember now. They just was going through things I think what they've been promoting more so maybe that one's it. But I'm Not 100% sure because I don't think it's been officially confirmed yet. Unless you know. Because if so, by all means, tell me. I overlook some little details sometimes. Try to look at the big picture, but I miss some things from time to time. Drawings is a nice little run either, too, by the way. I'm not sure what the movement. Okay. Okay. Well, never mind then. Never mind. Once I think the movement's going through procedure. I think it is too, but again, I'm not 100% sure. Oh, super kick. Tornado NC. Catch him like that. Is Bravo like Tyler Bate, I believe? Yeah, that's definitely Tyler Bate. Huh. Yeah, it's definitely Tyler Bate because he did that. I think Michael Cole was going to make a reference, and he was like, "Well, you know, I don't get why they don't use New Catch Republic anymore. Whatever happened to Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate on Raw? I'm pretty sure they were. I'm pretty sure they're on the Monday Night Raw roster, but I haven't seen them in a long time. Did they end up getting released or something? I haven't seen those guys in a while. Javon gonna hit that OG cutter, and it's gonna be over. He got airtime with that one. Yes, young OG with the win. That's something to bounce about. They just disappeared and never came back. Yeah, I know, right? Juan didn't understand the joke. Yeah, I'm pretty. I'm pretty sure they are the other two masked men. In all seriousness, but did it ever get confirmed? By the way, I'm like pretty certain that one guy's Tyler Bate now. I'm assuming Ryo is Pete Dunne. I don't know if I know it was rumored. I don't know if it ever got confirmed by anything to be a wrestling spoiler related or anything like that. If anyone knows that for a fact, we obviously know who El Grande is, the body size and everything, but I don't know about the other two. Could literally be jobbers for all we know. It could be the return of Giovanni Vinci. All right. Could be maybe Louis Kaiser's like, yeah, let me bring you back to WWE. All right. Uh Make you relevant again or something. Oh, Javon might be cooked. Now he gonna bounce over El Grande's head. Yes, sir. Dip, dip. Get out of there. Yes, sir. Your boy's bouncy. Javon's so cool. Say Javon's bouncy. Yep, that's right. I already see a Simon Miller impression cooking from this vignette, right? This segment, whatever. Yeah, Simon Miller's gonna roast the crap out of that segment. I can already feel it coming. The stuff he does on Instagram where he like tells people what to do and all that. Their face expressions and their movement. Yeah, that's gonna be funny. I guess CM Punk World Champions on Raw. The best in the world. All right. And we are live, so I'm not gonna be able to skip any more commercials. Adam Pierce is gonna need another drink. Yep, he always does every single week, every single night. I'm surprised that man's not gotten drunk yet. But to be honest with you, I don't know if he ever gets that drink. Should we even be saying another drink? It's more like a drink. Because he's too busy running around trying to deal with the Monday Night Raw roster being so chaotic that he doesn't even have time to get a drink, man. Feel bad for the guy. I don't think there's really an easy way for me to transfer from Netflix back to 2K. I was gonna see if while the ads going on, I could just like play another match in World Tour, but I'd have to go to the homepage, which would close out Netflix to go back to it. Then, because I'm not actually watching Netflix on my Xbox right now. I guess I could, but I don't remember if I have to get the sign in for it or not. So I'd have to do that too. Then, yeah, that's gonna be complicated. Also Netflix too in general is just complicated with having to go to multiple different locations. You always have to say like you're traveling, and then you have to sign into it at least once, like every 30 days. They make it like super complicated with that. No other app I know does it, but Netflix. Them in particular. Also, if you hear noise in the background, just pop in my little bubble thingy. I have it. It's like bubbles, but kind of cool. I need a drink. Speaking of drinks, I need to get my water. I got my water right here. See, that's what I'm drinking right now. Jay alone, no Jimmy. Oh yeah, yeah. Did they show him before the commercial break? I think I saw it, but I was like half paying attention, so I don't know. Netflix the real pain. Yeah, for real. For real. For real, for real. Big eat on that one. Turn my controller back on, move some buttons, then do you know you can actually do stuff on your Xbox without actually turning on the Xbox? That sounded better in my head. But basically, if you have your Xbox on and like say you're in 2K, right? You can actually have your controller on, hold it, then go up to turn off the console or go up and right to turn off the controller just like you would if you're actually seeing the TV screen, but you actually don't have to have it up on your screen to be able to do it. You can do it from like me watching it on Netflix just now. Like I literally just turned my controller on to make sure I was active, then turned it right back off without even having to move out of Netflix. That's pretty cool. Raw's back for me. Yeah, it is for me too. They're showing Scat versus the Knicks in the Royal Rumble. They showed that on SmackDown Friday too. I noticed. I don't even know who that guy is. Is he a football player or something? I'm guessing he's a football or basketball player or something. If he's in basketball, I would have heard of him though, because I watch a bit of basketball, but I don't even know who that guy is. So. Never heard of him. Oh, CM Punk's about to come out now. Big Jim can't go overseas. I wonder what is it because of his mugshot? But then if that was the case, then why can't Jay go too? You know, like why is Jay there? Hopefully it's true. Netflix is going to allow password sharing again. Oh yeah, I think I saw something about that. That would be nice because they're a pain to try to log into, and I have two different accounts on there. Like my mom has an account, my stepmom has an account, so I can switch between whoever at any given time. But I think I know the login to at least one of them. The other one I don't really. The other one might be like pre-saved. I don't know. Because I know when I logged into my new phone on Netflix, it had like 2 options for me to log into. So there's that. That's what I was thinking. His mugshot. Yeah. Remember when John Cena said, "You look just like your mugshot." The goat, or at least my goat. Not everybody's. Not he's not for everybody, but I wonder if I change my profile here on YouTube. What should I change it to? This one's gonna get old after a while, so I don't know what else I want to do. Could do something punk related. You know, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I do love the color scheme Punk has as well as Cody. Could do one of those guys. Or honestly, recent WWE champion here, Drew McIntyre. I mean, could do something like that. Could even do the Usos. I don't know if I want to do a personal picture of myself, or at least not yet. Once I'm older, probably will, but right now, nah. Eventually, but not yet. Do next have Dewey pick his profile? I could just straight up, like, are you talking about just the Dewey logo itself? Could just straight up do that. As generic as it sounds, I mean, yeah. It's honestly not the worst thing I've heard, so. If I could crop that one picture, actually, I just got an interesting idea. What if I crop the one picture that I saw on Instagram the other day? It was a picture of CM Punk and Drew McIntyre backstage. Now that they're both the world champions, I could get both of them as my profile picture. So then that way, I have 2 guys instead of just one. That could be something. I could always update after WrestleMania too if they do it. So say the new champs are like Braun Breaker and Roman Reigns or something for a dumb example. You could do that. But that's not gonna happen. He's not gonna surpass his like 4-34 dang reign. That's not for sure. Not in this stage of his career. It's just slow, but that's yeah. I might look into this into the thing after we get off here. Into the logo stuff that I was talking about. Might do that. Might just do that. That's why Justin said they're showing Jay and Jimmy. But yeah, Juan, you said Jimmy not there. I didn't see Jimmy. BJC, did you see Jimmy? I didn't see him. I know I saw Jay for a fact. I don't remember if I saw Jimmy. So I don't know. Please let him be on the cover 226. Please show 2016. Imagine during this promo with Punk he announces something that'd be funny. I highly doubt it, but what are the odds that Punk does something here? Like VJC said, there could be something closer to Rumble time. Although with my impatience, I really don't want to wait that long. Oh, is that it? Oh wait. Oh, Finn Balor's out here? No way, right? I didn't recognize him at first because of the crap Judgment Day theme, but that's actually his old solo theme. I'm glad they got rid of his like that really bad one he had at one point. Or are we gonna take a chance? Can we talk about it? I do not want to get my hopes up again here, but like, because last time this happened, Finn Balor fought Roman Reigns and the freaking top rope cut off. Okay, so anything could happen, but you can't be champ forever, Punko. Yeah, that's why I said like he's not gonna have a year-long reign. He's just not in his prime anymore. It's just there's no way it's gonna happen. He's probably gonna lose it at Mania. either Mania or Chamber if he somehow goes into Chamber defending the title. But yeah, I mean, what are the odds? What are the odds of Punk versus Finn for the world title of the Royal Rumble? But if that's the case, then Finn Balor's probably not winning the Royal Rumble. So, like the actual match, if you know what I mean. I don't remember seeing Jimmy either. Dewey could be cooking here. Yeah, Finn versus Punk. Either at the Rumble or Chamber. I doubt it would be at Mania, but you know, because I see more likely Punk versus Roman or Breaker at the moment, because that's probably the guys that are at the top of the list of like winning Rumble slash Chamber, etc. So, but I mean, you never know. Nobody expected Jason to win last year's Royal Rumble, so let's just see. Um, did Punk actually say his name and I missed that? Yeah. Ooh. Hmm. Oh no way! Oh shoot! Tonight? That's the main event. No way they could pull the absolute swerve, right? Drew and Finn. Think of that. Why would they schedule this match? Oh come on, Finn. They're not even healthy right now, anyway. See, what if we actually listen for once and they give the world titles to two people that people have been asking for a long time now? That's what I'm excited for. The thing is, if Drew wins the title, it's making me think Finn's probably not gonna win the title, at least not yet. But I'm hoping this is a bigger setup for. I have some ideas, but I'm gonna let him finish first, real quick on. Is Raw in Belfast next week? Next week? Okay. All right, I can live with next week. So now the thing is, I realistically, I just don't see Finn winning here. I know I said that about Drew losing to Cody, but I think for real this time, there's just no chance in hell that Finn Balor wins, right? So his hometown, Becky's hometown. That's true. That would be a nice little hometown moment for Finn. But here's the thing: I think this isn't necessarily for him to win the world title. I think it's more so just to build up his eventual singles run that he can potentially have later this year. Maybe going into a huge match where he could even be the one to retire AJ Styles of all people. If you think about the history that they got and him being on his retirement tour this year, you could run that. You could, and it's funny they're showing Cena now. You got you got SummerSlam in Minneapolis where it'd be the 10-year anniversary of Finn Balor's Universal Championship win, and you could have him win the world title back there, is what I'm thinking. Maybe he wins King of the Ring. He becomes not only the Prince Finn, but King Finn, right? Let me cook here. And then he somehow wins the world title at SummerSlam. That could be something. But now they're getting ready to probably show us Gunther versus AJ, so. That interests me because now is not a bad time to go ahead and do that Finn Solo thing. Now that Dom just so happens to be out of action and JD McDonough just recovered, he's recovering from surgery still, I believe. So it actually kind of works out perfectly if you think about it. So someone messed it up for Finn. I don't know who would mess it up. One of the ladies in Judgment Day, Liv Roxanne, maybe? Because, like I said, Dom and JD, I don't know if they're fully recovered yet. That would really suck, wouldn't it, if Dom comes back next week just to screw Finn and it's on purpose, which then maybe sets up Finn versus Dom for the IC title at Mania? But you never know. World title match next week. Yeah, his hometown and Becky's hometown. Interesting. Wait, is Becky from and Finn? They're both from Belfast. I'm not good with geography. Is that in Germany still? Are they still continuing the whole Germany/Europe, like UK tour that they're going on right now? I think in Belfast. I didn't know where Raw was at until they said that, but yeah, I'm assuming by that it means the match is happening next week. So that's basically all but confirmed. That's interesting. See. Yeah, like I said, no chance Finn has to win the world title next week. Or what if he sent Finn to SmackDown, have him dethrone Drew? Ooh, that's something. But then you almost have to turn him babyface in that case, which I would love. Don't get me wrong. But are we going to pull the trigger with that? So that's interesting. And then Justin, welcome in the chat, man. If you're still in here, yeah, I can't wait for that match, man. CM Punk versus Finn Balor. That's going to be such an underrated match. Nobody else is probably excited for that as much as I am. Believe me, that's like two of my current favorites on the roster. So I love to see that. Um, Finn Balor, as talented as he is, going up against the current world heavyweight champion, the best in the world, and my personal current favorite, CM Punk, like that's going to be a banger. So, oh, it's in Ireland. Okay, that makes sense because Finn is Irish and Becky's Irish. So yeah, I didn't know. I don't think it's their hometown though. Is it? Aren't they from like Dublin, Dublin, Ireland? Not Belfast. But I could be wrong. It's pretty close. It's close enough, right? So I get what you mean, but not the exact same like city or whatever you call it. Yeah, I'm not great with geography, but I think that's what it is. Oh. Yeah, I'm not the person to ask about the world map and the globe and all that stuff. So, and Finn, I think will be turning face anyway soon. Yeah, maybe. I'm not down for that. I'm not against that. So, if they want to do that, then cool. By all means, go for it. Especially if it means Finn Balor finally gets his deserved World Heavyweight Championship run that he's been needing for 10 years now. Give it to me. Give me what I want, as Batista said. Give me what I want. Oh man, I can't wait to tell Leo that if he gets in here. Oh, that's gonna be good. So I'd probably get in here between like 3 o'clock and 3:30, so pretty shortly here. Oh, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be really good. Gonna be interesting. Yes, and Finn Balor for CM Punk. Okay, hope it happens. What's this? Uh, oh, congratulations to Sammy Valkyrie. I can't really see the full stat line, but I think it says she's the longest reigning, or as of currently, the longest reigning singles champion on the WWE main roster. Sammy Valkyrie. Congrats to her. She won the women's world title back at WrestlePalooza when it was vacant. So yeah, W for her. And also, there's this one guy that accepted my friend request on Discord, but I can't remember who it is. I friended a few people earlier from Lex's server, I think, and I'm not sure which one of them it was. So. Somebody named Parker, but I don't know. I can't remember who it was. Yeah, they're getting ready to start the three-way tag now. So, uh, you got the Kabuki Warriors in there. We're just coming out. You got Bailey and Lyra Valkyria, and then you also got the Judgment Day, the team of Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez, which might honestly be the team that should win it. I feel like if you don't want to run back the Kabuki Warriors, I would definitely run Liv and Roxanne because I kind of like that now. Either that or Bailey Lyra. That one's not bad either. I know it's a babyface versus babyface matchup, but it's a stacked match if you think about it. Potentially, at least three of them are probably going to be future Hall of Famers for the women. So for that like really stacked women's division that you got now, and then Lyra Valkyria, I mean, she, no offense to her, she could probably get up there too. So I wouldn't mind that either. I got Bailey Lyra winning. I would not mind that. I think I'm happy as long as Kabuki Warriors don't win. To be honest with you, as long as it's one of the other two teams, I'm cool with it. Also, I like the Raw theme song now way better than the old one that they were using. Thank God Travis Scott is gone. All right. I just wanted to mention that because Godzilla's a way better song than whatever the other one was that they were using for like the entirety of 2025. Get that out of here. There's Lyra and Bailey. Oh yeah, we're ready to do this now. Let's get it. Is this going to be my favorite type of thing where one member from each team is in? I think they usually do that for Triple Threat, but I can't remember. Whereas like one person in the ring and one person on the apron, kind of like a normal 2-on-2, but with three instead. If that makes sense. It's basically a triple threat match where you can tag your own partner in. I'm not a fan of the one where it starts off with two people, then you can tag in anybody, even if it's not your own teammate. That one's kind of weird because it's like, why would you want to tag in anyone else? You could literally not tag them in the whole time and just prevent them from winning if you're thinking logically here. But yeah, that match is weird. I don't get it. I'd much rather them just tag their own guy, or girl in this case, which I think is what they're doing. So cool, 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 cool. They cut their entrance. Yeah, part of it. Oh, Bailey's the hometown favorite. Honestly, yeah, Bailey might win this because everyone loves Bailey. Hey, Bailey. Everyone loves her. They made the right decision to have her on the show tonight. I forgot that they used to do that for her, and they still do. That's great. That's great. Yeah, man, same thing. God, Travis Scott's coming. Man, he had to ruin the main event of Wrestle freaking Mania, dude. Never forgive him for that. I'm so glad Liv's back, though. I love Bailey, if you know what I mean. You love her like that? All right. Talking about like her BBL and all that good stuff with Nia Jax. That was some stupid stuff, but it was funny. I know a lot of people like Liv too, in that kind of way. If you know what I mean. I saw a match where it was two people in at once. I think there's a three-way tag, and the champions both got tagged in, and they pinned each other just to retain their tag time. I think I've seen that too. I don't know. I couldn't tell you who was in the match, but yeah, I think I know. I want to say it was the world's greatest tag team, maybe Brian Kendrick and Paul London, but I'm not positive. I'm pretty sure it was in WWE when it happened too. Although indie companies might have tried to like recreate it too. I don't know. Yeah, it's gone around. I'm sure. Her pants say rolled mod mold. She's still the. Do you mean the role model, or am I reading? Oh, Roxanne's got Kyrie Sanders. Does it not say the role model, or did they like misspell it? I think Bailey's heel character is the role model, so if that's what she's trying to like embrace, then that might be what it is. Hopefully Bailey doesn't turn on Lyra tonight. That would be kind of bad. But although the only thing is, I would love to see Bailey versus Lyra in a one-on-one program going into Mania, so that's something. Because I think they're 1-1 against each other. Maybe they need to do that third match. Bailey had a women's IC title match at one point against Lyra, and Lyra won. Then, or actually, Lyra might be. Oh, and no, and then I think Bailey won the. I want to say she won a women's elimination chamber qualifier against her as well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure in singles competition, Bailey and Lyra are 1-1 when they go against each other. But I could be wrong there. I think just like last year around this time, they fought a few times. They had like a little program. Wasn't really a feud. It was just kind of like a series of matches or whatever. Kairi Sane doing her pirate stuff. Kairi Sane doing the dance. You know what I mean? It was the New Age Outlaws. Oh, was it the New Age Outlaws? Okay, that's what it was. Yeah, I can't spell right. Okay, I was gonna say I thought you were talking about the role model. Yeah, I didn't know if you were saying it like that because because like if they misspelled it, because I didn't know if you were using voice typing and or if you did what I did and you type and you misspell things. But I get you now. Lyra got Roxanne there. Kabuki wasn't out the way though. Oh, Liv booed Lyra in the back. That's not good. Now Bailey gonna go after Liv. Kabuki War's gonna go after Bailey. The heels are basically working together for the most part. Both the Kabuki Wars and the Judgment Day. Oh, that's true. There are no counts. I completely forgot about that. So that means there's also no DQs too. Then Kairi Sane with the cameraman. All right. Sometimes voice to text screws up what you're saying. Yeah, voice to text is usually what I use, or that's usually what I don't use. Sorry. I usually try to type normal to make it sound more efficient, but then sometimes I'll misspell a word and I don't go back to check it. So sometimes it's still, neither way is very efficient, to be honest with you. Voice to text, like you're saying, messes up a lot too. Because that's usually like what my dad used to use and what my mom I think still uses. So like I've heard people use that, but half the time it doesn't work properly. You'll say something and it thinks you and it hears another thing, and sometimes it's something kind of bad, and then you're like, no, 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 not that, not that. So you always got to change something. Like Labacube was saying in the YouTube and the Discord thing, I said live stream instead of live stream because the F and the V are like right next to each other on the keyboard thing. So I just clicked it, or they're like on top and bottom of each other technically, but like when you go to it, you want to click one instead of the other. Or sometimes it'll auto correct you too, and it just makes it even harder. So it's like a no matter what you do, it's always something that gets screwed up. Javon Evans beat Bravo. Wow, that was the first match. That's crazy. The fact that that like opened the show. Also, did he post that in the Wrestling Spoilers? I didn't pay attention. I was gonna tell Jake to post it in the Wrestling Spoilers section in our Discord, but I don't know if he did or not. I accidentally cleared it. Oh well. Is that the only match that's technically happened so far? I think the rest of it's been promos, hasn't it? The women's promo, then the CM Punk promo with Balor that we just saw. So like they haven't done any like matches tonight so far. This is only the second match, I think, if I'm counting correctly, which is crazy. We're already an hour into the show and you've only done one match. Like, really? SmackDown kind of has that same problem now that they're going to 3 hours. They have to do a lot of backstage segments. I've noticed because they don't want to do too many matches, which is understandable. But it's also you kind of need to speed things up sometimes. It would also make it a lot easier if SmackDown was on Netflix for us. Then that way, both Raw and SmackDown could be around that sweet 2.5 hour spot, around like that 2 hour 20 or 2 hour 30 mark, and then they don't necessarily have to rush anything, and they don't have to like drag anything out, and it's just perfect timing all around. If Raw and SmackDown were both on Netflix like that. Now NXT with their 2 hour shows, they do great, but sometimes Raw and SmackDown need a little bit more time. But I don't know if SmackDown necessarily needs all the 3 hours because they tend to drag things out a little bit now. So it's like I've enjoyed the show so far. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying they've had some stuff on there that you honestly could cut out in a way. It also has too many commercial breaks on, except for that last one that we had where like the last show was commercial free, and that part was nice. But really, unless they do that, it's going to be a lot of ads and commercials and whatnot. So they got to find a sweet little balance between the two. Don't drag it out, but also don't rush it either. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. I gotta tell my mom something. And I'll look at more later too. But that's what I saw. Okay, I'm back. I have a beta club meeting that I have to go to a school, which I thought was going to be this Thursday morning, but it's actually next Thursday morning. They changed the date around on me, so I'm trying to figure that out now. Because it's actually, instead of the 15th, it is now the 22nd at 7:30 a.m. So I have to wake up a little earlier to get ready for school. That's going to be fun. Uh, be on time. We will close and lock the doors at 7:30, so I got to be there kind of early. That's going to be great. It was originally the 15th, and now it's the 22nd. So yeah. Okay. AJ versus Gunther's main event. Oh shoot, is it really? That's what I figured. Since Punk vs Finn isn't, but because Punk vs Finn will be the main event next week, most likely. With it being a world title, it's probably gonna be the main event. Unless it opens the show for whatever reason, but I doubt it. AJ versus Gunther being the main event tonight. Regarding that, that's great. I love that. There's no way, right? Wait, what's the ref do? Why'd the ref not count the pin? Oh, was our Valkyria not legal? I was wondering why the ref didn't count the freaking pin. Oscar was yelling like cow. Okay, the Kabuki Warriors probably aren't winning then, which is good. Oh, big knee. Roxanne kind of landed weird on that one. Kairi Sane with a spinning back fist. Now Lyra's probably going to catch Kairi Sane into the Nightwing. Bailey might be gearing up for an elbow drop combination as well. Or that works too, actually. Like whatever Lyra did into the. Oh, Lyra, Oscar broke it up. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I was waiting until 2:30 so my phone could get fully charged, and now I think we're good. So, good here. All right, I'm just gonna hold the phone. Oh, Roxanne Perez. Oh, she didn't get it. Damn. Oh, Liv Morgan oblivion to Kairi Sane. That might be it. The Judgment Day have done it. They're heading to Montreal, apparently. Is that the go home show, Raw, I'm assuming? Not the week of like the 19th, but the week after, the between Saturday's main event and the Rumble. Because I don't know when Montreal is. I haven't looked at the dates and the locations and whatnot, so yeah. Figure that out. Oh no, it's a Saturday's main event. Oh, my bad. Wait, I didn't realize Saturday's main event's in Montreal. What have I missed? Okay, anyway. So Saturday's main event, I guess, Rio, the team of Rhea Ripley and Io Sky defend the Women's Tag Team Championships against the Judgment Day, the team of Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez. Interesting. Yeah, Saturday's main event. Liv and Rox won. Yep. I didn't realize that was in Montreal. What have I missed? It's not the Raw after Saturday's main event. It's literally at the said show, Saturday's main event. My bad. Oh, here comes Becky Lynch. And it's not just me saying it. AJ Lee had no manager's license. That's fine. I say it. ESPN says it. I mean, win the Rumble the 31st. Yeah, that is correct. Oh, looks like we got one last match between Becky Lynch and Maxine Dupree over that Women's Intercontinental Championship. Belfast next week on Raw. Yeah, the Rumble's the 31st. It's the week after Saturday's main event on the 24th. Saturday's main event's in, what, 2 weeks? And then the Rumble's in 3 weeks, I assume. My calculations are correct. And I believe that is... I believe so. Oh, here's another sneak peek trailer, whatever, for Season 2 of WWE Unreal. Which I definitely plan on watching. I watched Season 1, so I'm probably going to watch Season 2 as well. I'll let y'all know what I think of it. Whenever it comes out, what? Is it tomorrow or next Tuesday? I think it's... does it come out tomorrow? I believe it comes out on Tuesday, which would be tomorrow. At 3 p.m. next week, yep. Which I may or may not be live for. I'll have to figure out what my schedule's looking like next Monday. I might be live for that Raw. I actually don't believe I have school next Monday, so yeah, you know what? I might go live for next week's Raw too. Now that I think about it, I think the upcoming content you guys will see from me is a video coming out around Wednesday around noonish, like lunchtime. I believe I have it set to premiere at 11:30 a.m. Eastern time. So I don't know what time that'd be for you guys. Probably around the same, I assume. Like I know VJC's got the same time zone as me, so you guys will see it at 11:30 a.m. Wednesday. Not tomorrow morning, but the next morning, Wednesday morning. That'll be out. Then I probably won't be streaming NXT tomorrow night. was thinking I can maybe possibly do another gaming stream, like maybe universe mode related or something like that. I haven't figured that out yet though. Or I know definitely I will be streaming TNA on Thursday, 100%. I already have that scheduled and everything. So we're definitely going to be streaming TNA wrestling from 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock live here on YouTube. And then Friday Night SmackDown's still up in the air. I'm thinking I'll live stream it, but I'm not 100% sure yet. I'm also going to be live streaming some WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2009 gameplay at some point this weekend. That'll be the first time I get to play that game. It had Triple H and Shawn Michaels on the cover, like BJC said in the Discord chat at one point. It's that game. It's actually also the first game, I believe, that introduced Road to WrestleMania mode. So we're definitely going to be playing some of that this weekend, as well as maybe some more 2010 and 2011 too to add on to that. Those three games in particular, and then, like I said, season 2 next Tuesday. So I guess it's a week from tomorrow. To answer my previous question, Unreal comes out. Season 2 of WWE Unreal comes out next Tuesday, so a week from tomorrow, basically. I guess AJ Styles vs. Gunther, like y'all said, is the main event tonight or this evening for Monday evening Raw, I should say. First time ever. That's gonna be a good match, man. I'm excited for that. And then I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, a video on Wednesday, TNA live stream on Thursday, maybe a SmackDown stream on Friday, some SmackDown Raw game stream stuff, probably Saturday and Sunday, then another Raw stream for the next upcoming Monday Night Raw a week from today. I think that's pretty much it as far as I know as of right now. Hopefully you guys enjoy all that because I got some good content coming up for the next week. I don't know what I'll be doing after that because eventually around Rumble season, I'm probably going to start getting a little more busy, but I definitely want to be live on YouTube here for the Royal Rumble. I might have Leo join me there as well. I won't be live for Saturday's main event because I got other things there. I think I already told y'all I'm going to see AMO Wrestling War Games, so I won't be able to watch Saturday's main event live. And that's pretty much as far out as I planned right now. Everything else is up in the air. I don't really know. I don't have anything else in mind yet, but hopefully that helps. So. Also, this ad still got 2 minutes left, so we kind of just sit here and talk about whatever and don't really matter to me. I think Leo will be actually joining this live stream here shortly. He said between 3 o'clock to 3:30, if I remember correctly. So, and we'll just have to let him know what all he missed. I can try to remember everything that happened, and you guys can probably help in the chat as well, since I'm assuming you two don't got anything going on. You could just stay in here the whole time, right? So, after all goes off, we may or may not talk about some 2K related stuff, maybe some IRL stuff going into WrestleMania 42, all that good stuff. Some fun stuff. And then I think me and Leo, once we hop off, we might play Universe mode for like an hour or two. Then I got some rehearsal for my play that I'm in to go to later tonight. So I'll be busy. Probably if I don't respond from like 6:45, give or take, to like 8 o'clock later tonight, that'll probably be why, because I'll probably be busy then. But y'all can talk as much as you want in the Discord server because you got that. So as long as none of y'all leave it, then y'all can literally just sit there and chat with everybody else in there. Justin, Billy, Leo if he's in there, RJ, all them. So I'm just trying to get to 30 members. I'm trying to get one member to join the Discord server back so I can officially say I have 30 members in there again. That would be nice. Even including the 2 bots, because they actually count towards my members count or whatever. So I just need one more person. I got Jace to join it from Lex's server, then he left because he said he had too many servers. Just like Witty said, basically, before he rejoined. So I was like, well, I just need to see if I can start adding some people's friends on there, get them to see if they can join. But if not, then I will. Maybe get somebody else from YouTube to join, like CC did the one time. So, because I don't know if y'all noticed, but there's a person in there named CC. I think he's been on my YouTube streams in chat before. So that's who that is. Yeah, I don't know how WrestleMania 42 in Vegas. I don't know how I feel about that. They could have done it in New Orleans, or they could have done it They could have just go ahead and got the Saudi Arabia one out of the way since the Rumble's already there anyway. It feels weird that the Rumble in 2026 is in Saudi, but they're not doing WrestleMania in Saudi till 2027. So it's like it's all messed up. They should just do it all in the same place. I feel like. Make it easier. Be like, I'm gonna win the title in the same place I won the Rumble. You know, that'd make perfect sense to me. But with it being all jacked up, I don't know what they're gonna do. And eventually, there's like some really big rumors going on. It's not just me saying it. Dewey could eventually sell to Saudi Arabia, and then God only knows what's gonna happen after that. So. But now we're back with Alpha Academy, and specifically the former Women's Intercontinental Champion, Maxine Dupree. Also, I'll catch up on you guys' chats while I was rambling there here in a minute. I think this is an Alpha Academy split up here. A little bit of a breakup, maybe. Maxine Dupree going her own separate ways from him. Very interesting. Yes, female Kurt Angle. What's this for? Oh, Michael Cole's interviewing Raquel Rodriguez on Raw? This is interesting. Same here. I plan on watching Unreal as well. I just finished season 1. I can't wait for TNA on Thursday. Raw vs. SmackDown 11 had Universe Mode in first. Yeah. 2011 Raw vs. SmackDown was the first one with Universe Mode in it. Although I'm not a fan of the way that one works. I don't know if you've been on my streams when I've done that before, but I actually like the way they do it from Dewey 12 to Dewey 2K18 a lot better. Because with the way Universe Mode works in SmackDown vs. Raw 2011, it's actually part of your like exhibition play now matches. And I wish you could like turn that part off, but you can't actually do that without completely turning Universe Mode off. And I don't want to do that either, so it's like I'm kind of torn with that. But like I have a TLC match and a freaking Hell in a Cell match in my and on my Raw on like my Monday Night Raw card now because I did it in exhibition, so it just changed that. But oh well. My main event right now is like a random tag team match because I haven't changed it yet. Also, during your exhibition matches, you get like random cutscenes now because it's set up with the universe. So yeah, without I don't know if turning the universe mode off might make the gameplay a little more smoother, but because they give you a lot of random stuff, it doesn't really make any sense half the time. So that part could change, but pause. I'll say about care is not done with you though. This actually feels like a universe mode cutscene right here with the security coming out with her, trying to separate the two. Wow. I'm glad that Sammy Bakir is supposedly not seriously injured. She can supposedly still fight and all that. She'll probably. I mean, what if Stephanie Bakir was Raquel for the women's world title? That could be a. That could either be at the Royal Rumble or maybe the Raw Go Home show. I was gonna say, but hold up. Raquel just blindsides Stephanie again. Oh, come on, really? Now you're gonna hurt her for real? Oh, Oh, that's gonna hurt. Championship to the boot. Okay. I might not watch the Stars Movement live either. I think I'm gonna watch UFC. Okay. I get UFC is kind of a bigger deal than Sirens Main Event, so I almost don't blame you there. I'm not really a UFC guy myself, but I understand why you might be, so. Because that is kind of more important, I'm not gonna lie. Star Search. I guess it's on Netflix. Huh? Oh, Kevin James. Britney Spears. You had a bunch of big stars on there. Beyonce, Christina Aguilera, Dave Chappelle, Martin Lawrence, Alanis Morissette, Backstreet Boys. Bunch of people I saw on there. Oh, wow. Is that like older or newer, though? Is it newer of older clips? Like, huh, I wonder. Um, Kind of looks interesting, though. See, there's 3 Saudi shows this year. Oh, is there? So we got Royal Rumble in Saudi, of course, and then you got what? Crown Jewel, if that's in Saudi, I'm assuming. And then what else would they do in Saudi? Uh, no, Money in the Bank's in New Orleans, SummerSlam's in Minneapolis. Backlash, I assume they'll do that in Puerto Rico, maybe. Uh, Survivor Series War Games, where is that? Is that in Saudi this year? I don't know if that got confirmed or not. Or is there a Science Main Event show that they do in Saudi? I highly doubt it, though. They're not going to do a Elimination Chamber in Saudi because that's in Chicago. And they're doing WrestleMania Vegas again. So what third show am I missing that's in Saudi? There's 3 this year. BC. What are the other 2? EA sold to Saudi. Who knows if we could too? Yeah, we're talking about that. Yeah, FEA. I hate that line. Oh, for real. No, Nikki. No, I think Nikki Bella might be. Ever since Nikki Bella has now technically been pinned by 70 Hair twice in her title matches, the one is Survivor Series that they fought in, and also the triple threat with Nikki, Raquel, and Stephanie that they had on Raw was like a few weeks back. Nikki Bella actually got pinned in that too, if I remember correctly. So I think they might be moving away from Nikki Bella going after the women's world title for a little bit. I could see her eventually going after AJ Lee in the women's Intercontinental Championship after WrestleMania season. I think that could be a very interesting program to run. Or you could even possibly move her to SmackDown. I don't know, maybe challenge Jade Cargo for. Actually, I don't even know if you should have her challenge Jade because she'd get destroyed. Maybe challenge Julia for the women's US title or something, maybe. Because that division, like I said, could use some help right now. So maybe you have her down there. But I guess we'll see. It's also UFC's versus Finn on Paramount. Oh, shoot, is it on Paramount? I wish I was able to check it out, but I probably won't be able to. At least not live, anyways. If they put it on there after the fact, like WWE does with the ESPN and Netflix and whatnot, then I can. But I just won't be on it live. So that's cool. It's on Paramount because I'm pretty sure I still have Paramount. So, or my mom does anyway. I'd have to get it, but um, I don't really watch a whole lot of stuff on Paramount Plus. But if UFC's on there, I might. So there's really not a whole lot I watch on Paramount. That's pretty much most of it's all on YouTube TV. So I watched a lot of it more on there. Can't believe we're getting the Undisputed Champion Drew McIntyre fight. The fact that we're saying he's the Undisputed Champion right now is a crazy sentence. He was in a Glasgow, Scotland was a live event they went to, and he got to hold the title there. That was dope. Where's SmackDown this Friday? Is it in? I believe it's in London, right? That's gonna be good. You know the London crowd always goes hard, so maybe Night of Champions could be in Saudi. Oh yeah, maybe Night of Champions. That's true. Didn't think about that. Was Night of Champions in Saudi this past year? The King Queen of the Ring show, whatever you call it. Or wait, they didn't do Night of Champions last year. They did. Also, Jay's out there. Okay, I don't see Jimmy Uso anywhere. What happened to Jimmy? Alpha Academy coming for the tag titles? Question mark. You, He ain't wrong. He not wrong. You, yeah, Kira. Is that what? Can't really do it now. James on the phone with me. Oh, he was. Oh, I must have overlooked it. Oh, here's Bronson Reed and Austin Theory from the Vision. They're with Logan Paul, of course. Here comes Dragon Lee, and I assume Penta. Nikki versus Max, maybe. I would say that, but I think Becky's retaining the women's ice title next week because I have a feeling Becky's going to go into WrestleMania with it and defend against AJ Lee, who will win it from her. Then that's why I say you could run AJ Lee versus Nikki Bella for it. If Nikki Bella stays on Raw, maybe at the Backlash show after Mania. That's what I'm thinking. That'd be a great program to run back. We haven't seen it yet, but they got some history back in the day over that Divas title. So would not hate to see that over a title like the women's IC one. Just saying. That's what I'm thinking right now. So that's the road I see. Did they just call him Big Daddy? Yeah, you heard that right. He did that, didn't he? I just realized Jake's still posting the wrestling match results in the normal WWE chat says sports chat, but oh well. At least it don't matter now because we're actually all watching it. But I don't know why he's doing that though. Oh well. Website makes full recovery and destroys Raquel. Yeah, I'm so ready for 70 to destroy Raquel. Oh, there's Penta. Sterile. Miedo. Boom. Oh, look at the pyro. I remember watching Penta's debut live. I was actually in the hospital back in the beginning of last year, January 2025. And I was literally watching it in my bed as Penta was debuting against Chad Gable. It was great match too, also, by the way. Oh man. Good times. Yeah, I love how the pyro, like, it's like the spinning fire thingy. Like, that's so cool. And the hand stuff, the Sarah Miedo. That stuff's so fun to do, man. I love that. He could potentially be like the next Shea Uso or LA Knight or one of those guys like with that little catchy signature move type of deal. The Mexican Destroyer he usually does every week. That's like his new finisher now. I haven't seen him do the Penta Driver in a minute. So I love the fact that Penta and Dragon Lee are teaming up now. Dragon Lee's no longer he's still in the tag team division, I guess, but he's no longer with AJ Styles. It don't look like. Now that AJ's gone off and do his own thing and he's fighting Gunther. Dragon Lee did. Oh, and off the ring post too. That was sick. Oh, look at Dragon Lee, guys! Wow. Dan 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 dan. Down, 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 down. Was Penta's brother at SmackDown, right? Yeah, Ray Phoenix, if that's who you're talking about, his former Lucha Bro, I should say. I don't think they're actually brothers in real life, unless I didn't. If they were, I didn't know that. But I'm assuming that's who you're talking about, Ray Phoenix. If that's the case, then yeah, he was on SmackDown. He actually lost to Trick Williams because that was Trick Williams' SmackDown / main roster debut. So Ray Phoenix kind of had to put him over in that one. But to be fair, Trick did cheat to win the match, so he didn't really win fair and square. But if we're talking about who really won it, I mean, I guess he beat Ray Phoenix. Yeah, he lost to Trick on SmackDown. Pentagon walk all over Theory, smooth operator. Remember that edit? RJC was like walking on the guys. They did just add the pyro in the ring too. I think they were real life brothers. Oh, are they really? I didn't know that. Wow, learn something every day. They definitely got to pair them like on TV. I think. I thought of the new idea of the WWO containing Penta Phoenix, as well as maybe if they want to, they could even add Dragon Lee and Rey Mysterio too. That'd be a way better LWO than the one they had before with like Santos and Carlito and those other two. So, which by the way, where even is Santos Escobar? Supposedly got re-signed with WWE, but nothing. I don't see him doing anything crazy because if they didn't before, then why would they now? You know what I'm saying? It's almost like an Austin Theory thing. Like, why are they going to give Santos this big push? They should have just let him go, honestly. But because Los Garza are fine too, which I think I don't know what they're doing under WWE lately. I'm assuming they're more of like AAA guys now, both Garza and Berto or whatever, Los Garza. But because I hadn't seen them in a minute. Gosh, Dragon Lee and Penta never slow down. They're almost like the Raw version of Fraxing. Dang. Which honestly, Fraxium in the Raw Tag Division against someone like the Usos, I gotta see that. The SmackDown Tag Team Division is kind of slowed down ever since the Y6. I feel like ever since SummerSlam, once the Y6 started feuding with the MFTs and all that, which they're still doing to this day, they got to get that over with at some point. Because once that ends, the Y6 can finally have some more title defense. Or if the MFTs, if they win, maybe you could run Fraxium in there. I would say teams like DIY pretty deadly, but they're not really there anymore. Maybe like Motor City Machine Guns. You can bring them back. You can bring Los Garza back if you need to. Some of those teams. Because SmackDown Tag Division has some great teams in there, but you got Owen Prince who's injured right now, and Kit Wilson's going on his little solo run. And then you also got Tommaso Ciampa, who might have left WWE. So now Johnny Gargano's all on his own. He ain't got nobody to team with. I'd love to see a future tag team between Austin Theory and Johnny Gargano. Basically a little reunion of the way. You could even add a guy like Candice LeRae in there too if you want. Well, I guess a girl. But at some point on the main roster, it'd be kind of cool if they reunited the way. Now that Ciampa's not there anymore, I'd love to see a little thing. Maybe even Dexter Lumis. You could add him back in too. Why not? You can't do Indy Hartwell, but you can still do. I guess you could still do Dexter Lumis if you wanted to. Only thing is his spooky, like creepy type of character gimmick, whatever that he's playing right now, it doesn't really work. But you could do Austin Theory, Johnny Gargano, and Candice LeRae maybe. You could basically just have Austin Theory replace Tommaso Ciampa in that regard. But right now, it's not going to happen anytime soon because Austin Theory's doing his thing with the Vision, and everybody's liking that right now. So I don't think that's changing anytime soon. And plus, no more DIY. That hurts the SmackDown Tag Division. That's true. Yeah, that's what I was just talking about. Like, no more DIY, no more. As of right now, no more Pretty Deadly. I kind of miss them as a team. So there's that. Are they introducing Beast games of Mr. Beast at Riyadh season in Saudi Arabia? What in the world? What is it with Saudi Arabia in control of everything nowadays? They're basically the big monopoly that I feel like, I guess, I don't know if I want to say America, but the world in general really just has to worry about because they're basically starting to own everything at this point. Every big corporation you can think of, EA, potentially soon WWE, and now Mr. Beast is partnering with them, who's like arguably the biggest YouTuber out there. So like that's interesting. Saudi has that money, yeah. They must have a lot of it. Yeah, for sure. CM Punk win next week. Wonder who Jay was talking to. I assume Jay was talking to Jimmy, but I don't. Did he specifically say Jimmy? I might have missed it. Let's see. I like Bailey. So Jake said, "Oh, he didn't really say much other than the thing." Said I was a fan of her NXT by and go, but since she's been on main roster, I haven't been all that impressed with her matches and her promos. Same here. Do you think Bailey has like her skills have decreased ever since she's been on the main roster? I personally liked her heel run that she had in 2020 when she was. Her and Sasha Banks were basically in charge of that whole entire SmackDown Women's division, if you remember that. I don't know. I liked that run in particular. And then her stuff with Lyra has been kind of. It's just if they would show them on TV a little more, I'd be interested. Like they've really just been showcasing Riri Ripley and Io Sky for the most part, and not Bailey and Lyra. They haven't shown much of them. So he said, Jimmy. Oh, did he really? Okay. RJ was just asking in the chat, so I don't know if he might have missed that. If he specifically said Jimmy Uso before Otis came up to him, then yeah, I assume that's who he was talking to. They didn't even try to make that a mystery, like how a mystery phone call or like it's nothing like that. It's not that storyline, you know. Did you see CM Punk's new tattoo? Oh, I didn't know CM Punk got a new tattoo. No, I didn't see it. Was it like showcased earlier and I just missed it? Probably might have been. It's funny. There hadn't really been anybody that's joined the stream other than you and Juan. That's pretty much been it. And no, I guess Justin said something earlier too, but that's pretty much it. Nothing much in the chat besides what y'all said. So I got you, Juan, and Justin as mods in the chat. Yeah, which makes sense. I might take some of the mods away from YouTube if more people start joining in, and it's like because honestly, YouTube are really the only consistent ones in here that I know can like support the channel and all that. So I changed around my Discord mods. I might do the same with YouTube in the future as well. Since I have a lot more subscribers on YouTube now, I probably need to limit the amount of people that can really manage it and all that. So. Or instead of making them a managing moderator like you guys are, just make them a standing moderator or something. They can do a little less, but yeah, something like that. I have to figure that out. Yeah, it says Larry. Oh, okay. I think I maybe know what you're talking about. If that's the case, the tattoo CM Punk got is a paw for Larry. Oh, okay, that's sweet. R.I.P. Larry, man. I miss Larry. May that doggy soul rest in peace. You know, I wonder if there's like how we all talk about heaven and we all have our own like beliefs about religion and all that, right? What do you think if there's like a doggy heaven or something like that? Like I wonder where he's at right now, how he's doing. Like Enzo Mori says, "How you doing?" But like I wonder. That's something interesting. If like animals have their own heaven, you know, that'd be kind of cool. Oh, Theory got pent up. I was going for A-Town down there. Oh, double. Send Theory flying. There's Logan Paul. What's he up to? Get him out of here. Oh, Dragon Lee gonna fly. He getting bouncy. He like Javon Evans out here. Um. Well, Dragon Lee just got flattened. He did. Pent, I don't know if I'd do that for you. Oh, good night. He's oh god. Well, that's it. Such a good match too, and it ended in DQ. Are you gonna Spear Dragon Lee again, bro? Oh god, not the around the world. Oh god. Oh, I'm Pierce gonna stop him. Thank God. Thank God. And he's distracting Bronson Reed from doing a tsunami right now. I'd look in the ring if I were you, Adam. Adam, you might need another drink after this. Get out of there. We're on here. And there's that. Oh, oh. Uh, Is Adam Pearce gonna get back in the ring, guys, just to fight Braun Breaker? I mean, he might die if he does so, but I'd love to see. I think the German crowd is saying some naughty words. Watch Braun Breaker go back and spear Adam Pearce, bro. Logan Paul said he's gonna kill you. I think Adam Pearce knows that, by the way. Yeah, Adam Pearce really needs a drink right about now. I'm just cussing. He's done that before when he's gotten super heated with some guys. Braun Breaker being one of them, obviously. I think he did that to Roman Reigns in the past when they had a thing. When he was a tribal chief, and then I can't really think of many other guys who've done it for him, but maybe like a Drew McIntyre when he like that Survivor Series, the night Randy Orton and CM Punk came back, like lean into that one. I think then was an example. Maybe the Judgment Day would have been another one too if they were dominating at the time. Uh, yeah, he tends to get like that a lot. But do you see Adam Pearce getting around? No, not for that. No, the only thing is I see Adam Pearce suspending Braun Breaker after that, but that's now Adam Pearce is probably going to continue to be on TV because he didn't do much. He just like he tried to choke him out, but it was only for a couple seconds. So it's not like if he actually speared him, now that would have been believable. But since he didn't, nah, I don't see it. He'll be back as soon as next week. I think I don't think he's getting rid of him. I'm also just going to go ahead and say it because I thought it was going to happen during that match. I guess that means that LA Knight's probably not coming back tonight. That's unfortunate. Nah. But it is what it is. Imagine he comes back in the Royal Rumble with a shock return, somehow wins the whole thing. That'd be crazy. I originally said the same thing about Jacob Fatu, but he's back now, obviously. So, what if they turn Adam wrestler? That would be interesting. Like I said, Adam Pearce. I know he said in the past he's been against it. Like he just had that one-off match with Roman Reigns. If you really count that, that was technically his last televised match. But I actually saw an Instagram post he made about that the other day. He said I think he says his last match ever. So I think Adam Pearce is pretty serious about not wanting to really get back in the ring again, which is kind of unfortunate. And if that's the case, because I really want to see him fight Nick Aldis in a one-on-one. I want to see both of them come back into a wrestling role, not just be managers. But I just don't know if that's going to happen. Would I love it? Yeah, but do I think it's going to happen? Probably not. But I would be very happy if I'm wrong. Don't get I would definitely love to see it. So what's going on, man? Oh, what's up, Jeremy? How you doing? How's your day been? Good to see you. Raw's pretty much. I think it's going to be over pretty soon for the most part. We just got the main event match. Gunther Mercedes Styles left for the first time ever. That one's going to be a doozy in a good way. I'm excited for that. That's going to be a banger. We just saw Braun Breaker completely destroy Dragon Lee as well as Penta. And Bronson Reed kind of got a little offense in too. He hit Penta, I believe it was, with a tsunami. And Braun Breaker hit Dragon Lee with 2 spears. So, yeah. He also hit Penta with a spear as well. Liv WrestleMania promo. Oh yeah, for the women. Yeah, I'm glad that they added Liv Morgan into that because originally she wasn't in it before when she was injured. But I think after Survivor Series they added her into that like video package. So that's really nice. Hopefully they would do the same thing for someone like a Bianca Belair too, maybe. But I don't know, we'll see. Robert said, "What? What?" Hinton Dragon Lee got banged up. Jamal Evans, you good? I think Braun Breaker's gonna get suspended right here. What? Unless they write him off right here. He spit too. He did. I mean, he's not wrong. I did just watch it. Yeah, Paul Heyman wins a freaking. You put Paul Heyman in some kind of court, and like he'd be a great defense attorney. Basically, what I'm trying to get out there. January 6th. Wait, that was just a week ago. What's this? What's this? Speed? Olin Manuel Miranda? Yachty? Tom the Musical. What? No. No. Never again. Oh, God. What's going on? Bro, Triple H can't make anyone happy. He can't do all that. Oh, brother. Oh, yeah, brother. Let me tell you something, brother. Hulk Hogan's gonna come back from the dead, brother. And he's gonna win one more match. Wow. That's 2-eyed message. I don't know. I don't know. Tony Hinchcliffe gonna win the women's world title. Uh, no, G, stay out of Braun's way. Braun off TV. What? Why? Well, because Braun Breaker, even though we Adam Pearce put his hands on Braun Breaker first, but Adam Pearce suspended Braun Breaker for his behavior for causing DQ in the tag match, and also putting his hands on Adam Pearce after the fact. So yeah, that's why. Even though it's stupid, like VJC said, I mean, Paul Heyman's technically right when he said that, but Wow, I can't believe CM Punk putting the World title line against Finn Balor of all people, dude. No way Finn wins, right? We're about to see Finn Balor on Raw in Belfast next week at 3:00 p.m. Like I said, so Raw starts an hour later next week than it did this week. And oh my God, they're showing Wes Lee. That's crazy. Obafemi in particular. I love how they showed Wesley. That was kind of cool. And Javon Evans too. Miles Bourne, Tony D'Angelo, Cody Rhodes most recently, Ricky Saints. Obafemi is coming. He's coming to the main roster, boys. Is he coming to Monday Night Raw like Veer Mahan, or is he going to SmackDown? Is that question going to get answered right here, right now, right tonight, this evening? I should say, please. Obafemi. Is he going to announce it? Tony D'Angelo in the crowd. He's definitely going to be the next NXT champion regarding all that. Interesting. Here comes AJ Styles. Oh, we're getting ready for the main event, boys. Oh, we getting ready for it. Oh, yeah. That was a WrestleMania, bro. Main event time. It's phenomenal time. It's time to get phenomenal with the phenomenal one. AJ Styles. Who do y'all got winning this one? I think I personally got Gunther winning just because it's in his home turf, it's in his hometown of Germany. Or, well, supposedly. I think that's. I don't know if that's where he's built and also where he's from. I could be wrong. But yeah, nonetheless, Gunther with the advantage going into this match. So I really want AJ Styles to win, but I just don't think it's going to happen. Which, if that's the case, that's super unfortunate. Well, this ad's only 2.5 hours long. It's not quite 3 hours long. Or 3. God, 3 hours long would be a long ad. 3 minutes long is what I was trying to say. Usually all the ads are 3 minutes long, but this one's only 2.5 minutes long. So that's not too bad. Not nearly as bad. Not much better, but at least it's something, right? Gunther winning. Yeah. Yeah, same here. I don't want it to happen, but I just think it's going to happen. But we'll see. Who knows? I could be wrong. Just one spot. America's number one spot. This is just for me. Well, guys, I think I drank all my water. It is empty. AJ win and go to TNA. You know, I'd be so down for that. That's what I want to happen. But like BJC said, I just don't think it's going to happen. But I really hope I'm wrong. Again, I'm not what I want to see, but it's just what I think is going to happen. I don't think they'll show 2K26. Yeah, not now. Billy was just talking about that in the chat. It's looking unlikely now, unless it's this last ad here, but yeah, probably not now. Maybe by next week. Yeah, maybe. Probably Friday or this week. They could do it on SmackDown, but I don't know. BJC, like you said, I mean, they could do it closer to the Rumble as well. Man, I'm getting so impatient. Last year they spoiled us and they like gave us the reveal on January 6th, the episode of Raw last year on the Netflix show, but they aren't doing it that way this year. They haven't even changed none of their like social media profiles or nothing. It's almost like 2K26 ain't even gonna come out or something. Like I was really hoping it'd be today too, but it's just they haven't showed us nothing yet. Crazy. Usually they don't do it that late. Usually the Rumble season's like when we get the gameplay and stuff like that, but they have yet to show like any kind of screenshot or a logo or the cover star or anything. Something, please. A release date. A teaser date. You know what I'm saying? Something. But nothing. What do we get, John Cena? You get nothing. Yeah, exactly. Queen promo now. Woo! You mean King? Are you calling Gunther the Queen? Queen Charlotte Flair? It was Charlotte. Well, now it's Gunther. His new theme song's really grown on me too, by the way. It feels more like Final Boss like, kind of like Roman Reigns' little theme song. I just don't get why they're trying to push this guy when he's already a two-time world heavyweight champion, longest reigning intercontinental champion of all time. I mean, pretty much all he's got to do is win the United States Championship, win the Royal Rumble match, win the Elimination Chamber match, maybe win a Money in the Bank briefcase, win one of them ladder matches. I mean, other than that, what else does he have left to do? He's done it all. Former NXT UK champion. I don't know if he's ever won the NXT World Title, but I know he's won the NXT UK World Title. Any of the other titles in NXT, he's never been a tag team champion, but like they're not going to team him. He's a solo guy, so like I don't know, bro. Jaws them. Oh, the Jaws theme. Is that what you meant to say? I never really connected it to that, but yeah. 1-5. Oh yeah, Mr. TNA. I just accidentally said hi to YouTube. I did not mean to do that. Oh well. I like the theme for Gunther better. Yeah, I think I'm starting to like it better too. Like I said, at the start, it sounds like the Jaws theme. That's funny. I didn't realize that. I saw some people trying to connect it to Baby Shark, but that message on Discord right there. Hopefully it did. I'm not sure. Oh, well. It's through. Oh yeah. Did you see my number? I gave it to you. No, dude, you never sent the number in the chat. I have not. I have yet to see it, bud. Mr. Jeremy, I have not. I'm not seeing it come through yet. I don't really want to say my phone number on stream because there's some weird people out there, so don't want to give that away. It does sound like the Jaws theme. I think you're right about that. I never really noticed that, to be honest with you. The new Undisputed WWE Champion Drew McIntyre is going to be on SmackDown this Friday, which, like I said earlier, I believe it's taking place from London, so that's going to be a good show. They always go all out for the international stuff. You know what I mean? Like for Germany, this past Friday on SmackDown, and today here on Raw, and again on SmackDown, and again for the next few weeks on Raw and SmackDown until I believe the Royal Rumble when they go to Saudi, and then I think at the Raw after Royal Rumble, maybe when it goes back to normal, but I'm not sure. I know. I think it was Justin in the Discord chat earlier who said the WWE program will go back to normal at some point, but I don't remember what day he said now. I assume it probably won't be until sometime in February, probably after the Royal Rumble, but who knows? I'm not gonna give you your number out to nobody. I just gave you mine, and you just call me. Yeah, I don't. But if you're saying like you gave it in the chat, it's not showing up on my end, so I don't know. Like I didn't see it, but I also didn't have all messages on, so no, I don't see it. Like it's what's going on, man, and then did you see my number? And then I'm not gonna give your number out and whatever. That's only three. Like it's only three messages I've seen come in through you. I don't know. It probably YouTube probably blocks it or something. I don't know. I really have no idea, man. I don't know. But at least this way, when I don't like doing it this way, but at least when I have the camera turned off, I can chat with you guys. So that's kind of nice. That's just gonna have to be the way I do it if I want to be able to chat. Unless I have Leo on stream, then it may work. But if I have like Leo or Jacob or maybe VJC on here at some point or whoever, like then it might work. But otherwise, I don't know. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of just want to watch this match and just after the fact we can maybe talk about it a little bit. But I'm also gonna be on the lookout for an invite from Leo because wait, hold on. Enjoy it. Yes, so far so good. Funny, RJ asked how I was enjoying Raw. Yeah, I'll respond to that real quick. But yeah, I mean we've had some good action. We had that women's triple threat tag earlier night. We had Javon Evans fight Bravo Americano. You even had the tag match, which ended up getting interrupted, but that's okay. I think Raw next week's going to be pretty interesting too. So, oh, Gunther got chopped AJ Styles. That's unfortunate. So I need to look at something else on my computer real quick. I just got another email. Something school related. Let's see. Okay. Thank you, sir. Still think it's more likely that CM Punk and Drew McIntyre will go into Royal Rumble and possibly even WrestleMania with the world titles. But hey, you never know. What if WWE throws another huge curve ball and in process Balor finally gets to have that for the first time in 10 years. It would actually be so poetic if the Prince Finn Balor becomes the new king of the ring and possibly wins the world title back at SummerSlam. Now the thing is, does the World Heavyweight Championship have the lineage of the Universal Championship that Finn Balor held, or the WWE Championship that, because Roman Reigns was technically the last guy to hold both of them before it became the one. So it's like, how do we? I guess it's its own new thing right now, right? Because it also doesn't have the lineage of the old World Heavyweight Championship from the 2000s, which kind of doesn't make sense. But it started over when Seth Rollins won it. Then you had like Drew McIntyre, Damian Priest, Gunther, Jey Uso, Gunther again, then CM Punk, then Seth Rollins, then now back to CM Punk. So you have like the whole lineage that just did a hard reset whenever Seth Rollins won back at Night of Champions 2023, I believe it was. So yeah, I don't know. But I hope Finn Balor, but like I said earlier, I hope he wins the SummerSlam 2026. He needs to get his moment there. That's what I'm thinking. Basically, what I put in the Discord there. That's what I'm thinking. The prince becomes the king. You know, I'll put it, and then he wins the world title at the show that made him. You know, you got to do it. 10 years in the making. Do not let me down. Because if you're gonna do it, just do it now and get it over with. Just go ahead and pull the trigger on it, please, please, please. After time, Pierce is not gonna need just to drink but multiple drinks. Yeah, yeah, definitely. So, I think the US Championship is lineage of the WWE Championship, which doesn't make any sense because they were both their own separate world titles, like how the Universal was on Raw and the WWE was on SmackDown, or vice versa at one point. Oh, it's so confusing. But it's like, because then Roman Reigns unified them and made the undisputed WWE Championship, which Drew McIntyre currently holds. And then you got the new World Heavyweight Championship, like I said, that Seth Rollins started, and now CM Punk holds. So, but it makes sense, but also doesn't make any sense. Like, I get where you're coming from, but it's like they were both around at the same time period when they were championships and whatnot. So when Roman Reigns both had them, and then after that they went away. So, and hopefully we don't have a repeat what happened 10 years ago when Finn got injured. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Finn Balor. No, when I need to be specific, I need to make sure I say Finn Balor wins the world title and does not. I repeat, does not get injured. Please. I need it. Even just say he's enjoying Raw's part. Yeah, I think Raw's been pretty good so far. This main event match, I got high hopes for it. So Lariat, nope. Pele kick, calf crusher. AJ Styles might make Gunther tap out. How ironic would that be? I think Raw's been fantastic tonight. Yeah, for real. It's funny we keep saying tonight. It's actually kind of like this evening, but I get what you mean. Yeah, I don't blame you because I've been messing up with that too. But I'm so used to saying Monday night Raw, but it's not even at nighttime. I can't just stop saying it. It's like a habit. So also, honestly, wouldn't mind using that one image of Santa RJ has on his profile. I don't know how he found it because when I looked for it on YouTube, I couldn't really find a good one to crop on. But it's like Cena from Science Man event after the fact where he was holding both the World Heavyweight Championship and the Undisputed Heavyweight Championship, but I couldn't really find it anywhere. I thought about using that instead of the one I currently got. But I'm thinking I might actually do what I said earlier now. I think I might do Punk with the World Title and Drew with the Undisputed Heavyweight Championship. Use that render if I can, and then if I can't find a good one for that, then I might do see if I can find one for Punk and Cody from the past. Might do that one instead, but I'll figure it out. Want to do like a dual champions render or something? I feel like that'd be cool. Oh, I thought he was gonna do it from 450, but he did to the leg. I said he's gonna make Gunther tap. Yeah, Gunther said the same thing though. I didn't notice he was going for the leg. And he stopped midway through the dive and hit the leg. A leg drop on the leg, just to make his calf hurt even more, which I like. Imagine AJ Styles goes for something he hasn't done in a long time. But I think you know what he's going for instead. Now that he did that hand gesture, it's very rare when people kick out of the phenomenal forearm. Can Gunther do that, or can he just lock AJ Styles in a sleeper hold? That's hell no. Oh, AJ Styles gonna pin him like Cody Rhodes. Never mind. Another Pele kick. Gunther he dodged that one. Calf, lariat, power bomb. Uh, he got him. I think AJ's gonna kick out, right? Yes. AJ Styles still in it. Let's go. Let's go, AJ. Let's go, AJ. Let's go, AJ. Come on, AJ Styles, you got this. This is awesome. I can actually understand that. This is awesome. I guess that's the same in German, huh? Gunther can hardly stand. Oh, I'd do that if I was going through personally, but that's just me. Oh. Ooh, hey. Ooh, hey. Uh, it's not trying to roll Gunther. Oh, go give him a calf crusher again. Again. Again, that could actually be it. Imagine AJ Styles actually makes Gunther tap out like you said. That would be crazy. And now Gunther gonna manhandle AJ. That's just fun. What a good counter. Yeah. I don't know why no one ever thought of doing that, honestly. Just slam his head into the canvas. Like, all right. That's believable. Like, I'd be down after that, too, so. Although, to be fair, I'd be down after anything, literally. When it comes to all that, I'm a pretty weak person, so. Really, anything can knock me out. You could have Logan Paul hit me with his titanium steel fist, and I'd probably fall to the ground, so. Oh. Missile dropkick. Dinosaur dropkick, whatever you want to call it. I forget what he calls it, but. Oh, he just was going to counter. South Clash, I was thinking. Another calf crusher, actually. Unless Gunther does what he's going to do again. AJ Styles needs to be in a position where he can't get his head slammed into the ground again. Or onto the ring or whatever. Oh, Gunther's somewhat close to the ropes, but can he reach it? I think his arm's long enough, right? Can he get it? Oh, he got. Oh, that was smart. I'm surprised Gunther didn't get out of that right now. Gunther's going to do it again, isn't he? He's trying to reach his head, but I don't know if he. I don't know if he can. Can AJ Styles make Gunther tap out? That would be so. That would be so poetic. Gunther been making people like John Cena tap out. Now AJ Styles finally gets the upper hand on him. Wait, Gunther tap? I didn't see that. What did AJ Styles see or feel? I didn't know. Really? Really? Oh, come on. That's how it's gonna end? That's how it's gonna end? Really? Oh my god. I smelled shenanigans from a mile away. Oh, oh, they did it on the side the ref couldn't see. Oh, what? Well, he tapped. They screwed AJ. He clearly tapped. Yeah, AJ wasn't lying. I knew he wouldn't lie. Otherwise, I was like, I'm sure you're not lying, AJ, because I'm sure you felt something. But yeah, he unless he wanted to spank some butt, but that'd be kind of weird. But he tapped on AJ's butt. I mean, he felt it. Obviously, the ref is blind, bro. I mean, to be fair, it was on the ref's blind side. It was on. It was kind of in the ref's blind spot, so that's why I didn't see it. But yeah, that was some screw. That was a screw job, man. He didn't lose. He really didn't. He had it. He let go of it because he knew he won. I knew something was happening. They're showing it again. I mean, he tapped out. Look at that. That's enough proof for you right there. AJ Styles clearly out masterclass Gunther. He had that. Ugh. AJ got screwed. AJ really got screwed there. Crazy. After all that, really? That's how you're gonna enroll? Really? Bro, AJ Styles actually beat Gunther. Well, that's it, I guess. AJ Styles better get a rematch because that was so unfair. Wow. I don't know if there's really anything there to talk about. Let's see. I see Unreal on there, which they updated with a Seth Rollins like render now. Season 2's coming January 20th. So yeah, a week from tomorrow, guys. WWE Unreal will be season 2 will be on Netflix. Just FYI, in case you were wondering. Um, season 2 of WWE Unreal is coming out on January 20th. So not tomorrow, but the week after. I'm excited to see like how they faked Seth Rollins' injury angle and like how Naomi's Money in the Bank cash in was from like her perspective and um, the Becky Lynch like POV of it. Yeah, Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch, and don't tell them, don't tell them you gotta pretend, boo. The Archer stuff, man. Oh gosh, that literally is unreal. Yeah, there's Naomi. Yeah, I forgot they're gonna show Archer too. I'm excited for that. Gunther tapped out, RJ. You're so right, man. You are so right. Oh, even Jelly Roll's on Unreal, by the way. That's what we're looking at right now, Zoe Unreal. I was just watching the trailer again to see who all was there. Penta as well, I think, showing off his debut from like just earlier this year that they didn't really get to show much of. Jelly Roll training for his SummerSlam match, of course. Maybe a little bit of live rock here, maybe some John Cena thrown in there as well. Chelsea Green, apparently. Whenever she had to get some stuff done on her broken nose, I guess. Yeah, it was absolute BS. Gunther tapped out. Heyman hates the show. Oh yeah, I love what Paul Heyman. Oh, I know what you're talking about now. But Paul Heyman said, I freaking hate the show. Like this is the most stupidest thing ever. I grew up in an era where kayfabe actually mattered, and now this show completely breaks that. It completely alters the reality and shows everything that some WWE fans just think we shouldn't see. You know, so I get that, but the ref didn't see, but AJ won. Yeah, like when they show the alternate angle, it's like AJ freaking won that, dude. No way, man. That's a bunch of bull crap there. I hate that. I hate that for AJ. He got screwed. Oh yeah, for real. I mean, other than the BS ending, I really enjoyed Raw Night. I should say today. Yeah, yeah. It's tonight. Yeah. Um, for what it's worth, other than that ending, man, because AJ got screwed, man. That was a freaking um Dusseldorf screw job right there. I'm calling it. Because I don't think we've really had anything like that before. So yeah, the Dusseldorf screw job, basically, that we just witnessed here before our very eyes. Um, Other than that, it was pretty great. The match up until that point was great. You had a lot of like you confirmed new number one contenders for the women's tag team championships Science main event, so that's pretty awesome, pretty exciting there. Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez fighting Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. That's pretty cool. You got the World Heavyweight Championship match confirmed next week between CM Punk and the Prince Finn Balor. I'm excited for the potential there. Um, what else? You had a little bit of vision. You got Braun Breaker getting suspended. That was kind of crazy. Um, oh, is there anything else I'm forgetting? I mean, just Judgment Day kind of all over the place in a way. Finn Balor potentially getting a men's world title match. Raquel Rodriguez potentially getting another future women's world title match against Stephanie Balcare. And then, of course, Liv and Roxanne going after the women's tag titles. So, as much as I hate to say it, it's looking like the Judgment Day is going to try to go on top one last time before WrestleMania 42. So, that's looking interesting. Plus, you got Dominic Mysterio, who's already the current Intercontinental Champion whenever he comes back. So, he'll have to defend that thing, I'm sure. But yeah, imagine the Judgment Day could potentially hold all the gold on the road to WrestleMania 42. Like I'm talking Raquel beating Stephanie, Finn Balor somehow beating CM Punk. Now, granted, it's very unlikely, but I'm just saying the chances there. Like, what are the odds of that potentially happening? Personally, I really want the Judgment Day to break up, but like, it's something new that you could possibly run and do. So, I mean, you never know. And you are right, RJ. Technically, Adam Pearce did put his hands on Braun Breaker first. Paul Heyman even said that. And I was like, yeah, I would definitely want to hire Paul Heyman as my defense attorney if it came down to it. Because at the end of the day, he's going to stick up for you and he's going to defend you like nobody else will. So he defended Braun Breaker very well. Even though Adam Pearce he made the final call and the final decision to suspend Braun Breaker. Like, technically, Paul Heyman was right. He said Adam Pearce touched Braun Breaker first. He put his hands on him and everything before, and he was technically right. I went back and watched it, or I saw it with my own eyes, I should say. I didn't go back and watch it, but like, you know what I mean. So, like, we all witnessed that. Adam Pearce touched Braun Breaker, then Braun Breaker gave Adam Pearce in a way kind of what he deserved. I'm not gonna lie. So, yeah, Adam Pearce definitely needs some drinks after that too. By the way, just want to throw that out there. At first, didn't see it until they show it. Yeah, exactly. Because I was very confused why they, like, I believed him, but I was like, what do you mean he tapped? But until they showed the alternate angle, I was like, oh yeah, he really did get screwed. So that's unfortunate. But stupid Dusseldorf screw job. It is what it is. But that was a new ending. Yeah, a new end. Liv and Roxy be awesome. Yeah, I do like their tag team. So if this is Dewey's way of getting the people to hate Gunther even more, it's working. Oh yeah, for sure. It's just my point being, which I said earlier before RJ got in here, like, why do they need to push Gunther so much? Why do they feel the need to have him beat guys like LA Knight and John Cena and now AJ Styles after all that? He's already a former 2-time World Heavyweight Champion. He beat guys like Goldberg as well, by the way. He retired both Goldberg and John Cena, need I mention. He could potentially still retire AJ Styles and Brock Lesnar. Like, he doesn't need all this, but he's already been the longest Intercontinental champion of all time. But again, I digress. Whatever. So I just don't see the need of why do we need to push Gunther so much. That's what I'm saying. But I think at WrestleMania it's Rocks for Liv. Ooh, really? So you do see a Judgment Day betrayal possibly happening sometime between now and WrestleMania. If you're thinking Roxanne Perez will go one-on-one against Liv Morgan and they'll fight each other, that's gonna be interesting. So he said I was talking to you, Adam. Yeah. Multiple drinks. Yeah. Putting 226 Liv and Roxy as a tag team. Next, Brock, you say. Yeah. Yeah, it could be Brock that Gunther retires next, maybe a SummerSlam in his own hometown, for Pete's sake. So and yeah, Liv Morgan, Roxanne Perez, that'd actually make a great tag team in the Judgment Day. If you wanted to. The thing is, if 2K potentially allows us to be able to add at least up to 6 members in a faction instead of 5, then you could have Finn, JD, Dom, Liv, Roxy, and Raquel. So that would actually work perfectly, but we'll see. Because there's a lot of people with more than 5 members of a faction. Also, Netflix, I'm seeing Armageddon with Batista on the cover now. That's kind of interesting, but I don't know. Let me know if I need to go back and watch some older stuff. I definitely want to go back and watch some more One Night Stand shows. I have yet to do so. I was in the middle watching One Night Stand 2006 last time I was on here, but hadn't finished all that yet, so need to do that at some point. Might watch Armageddon, might watch, I don't know, any other shows y'all might recommend to me. I already finished watching Bragging Rights, so that was pretty cool, but I don't know if there's anything else I should consider going back and seeing. Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, that's a great movie there, but kick Carlito out in 2K25. Yeah, Carlito's Judgment Day run 2K25 and all that. That'll be his last video game and all, so we won't see him again probably. But I assume they'll. It might be a little harder to find his moveset now as well, unless they keep the names the same. Like, you got the backstabbers and whatnot. Like, you got different animations that they added and stuff. But other than that, that's pretty much it. So. Yeah, and Red Notice, you got Rock, Ryan Reynolds, and Gal Gadot. That's a pretty good movie too. I've seen it a few times. It was a good show. How you like it? One Night Stand 06. Oh, it was pretty good so far. I mean, I haven't got to the main event yet, like with CNN RBD, because that's the one I really want to watch. But like the show opened up with like Taz fighting Jerry Lawler, I believe it was, kind of like a commentary matchup. And that was kind of fun. It wasn't like. It definitely was nowhere near as bad as Jerry Lawler versus Michael Cole WrestleMania 27. It wasn't near that level of bad. It was actually kind of a comical, fun type of thing. Even the other announcer, who was it? Joey Styles, I think is his name. He even kind of got involved in it a little bit too, so that was kind of fun to see. Because Jerry Lawler was a heel commentator at the time, I believe, and Taz was working commentary and being a wrestler, kind of multitasking. He had a match with Jerry Lawler, then he went over to the commentary booth, so that was kind of cool. I think that was the part I got to last, and I want to say there was some other WWE guys on there. Like I think the Big Show had something to do with ECW around that time period, but I can't remember. Because I think he turned heel for the millionth time and sided with ECW at one point. Like he turned on WWE, but it's a long story. Oh, I watch Hell in a Cell. They probably did the Taz Jerry Lawler match so fast because probably Taz was never cleared to wrestle. Oh, okay, yeah, that's probably why then, because Taz basically had a squash match with him. So yeah, that would make sense. And yeah, that match sucked. I hated it. Yeah, I don't blame you. I really don't. I was actually going to have Leo join me in the stream here, but with the way it's looking now, I don't really know if he's going to. So, but might just cut it off here shortly, guys. Probably get off in a minute or two because I also think my mom's about to get off work as well. So I think once I get off here, I might just ask Leo if he wants to like play some 2K and play some Universe Mode or something like that because I invited him to join the stream, but he has yet to do so. Even though I thought he was going to come in around an hour ago, so I guess he forgot about it. Oh well. Watch Hell in a Cell 09. Oh, that match had like a Hell in a Cell with I want to say John Cena and Randy Orton, I believe, right? Because they were feuding at the time. Same thing with like it was either Bragging Rights 09 or 10 that they had that 60-minute Iron Man match for the WWE title. Anything goes Iron Man match. That was pretty fun. It was a long watch, but it was fun nonetheless. Randy Orton tried to kill John Cena with the cutting the power. He was like boom, 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 and he just like everything started electrocuting like crazy. But Big Show was ECW champion for like 6 or 7 months. I think he meant to say. That's funny. I think he was ECW champ that time. Yeah, probably. He probably was. Yeah, I can't remember now, but he probably was during that time. CM Punk vs Undertaker. I know CM Punk vs Undertaker fought at WrestleMania 29, I believe, which would have been in 2013. I don't remember if they fought at either ECW One Night Stand 2006 that we were talking about, or you were saying Hell in a Cell 2009. I don't remember if they fought there, but I could be wrong. I don't remember, so I couldn't tell you. But because you probably remember more than I do. I've yet to go back and watch anything for the most part like 2000s related, other than like the Royal Rumbles and the bragging rights and stuff like that. But I haven't really watched any WrestleManias from that era. I have yet to do so, or SummerSlam. Really nothing when it comes to those big shows. Just the Rumbles. That's pretty much it, and only the Rumble matches for the most part. Not even the actual whole show itself. The only time I watched the whole show was actually when I was joining RJ's stream and I was watching it with him. But I mostly just like went to the main event and watched the like actual Rumble match itself, not the any of the in between stuff. So, there's that. Yeah, I saw that. He tried to throw in a reference there. You kind of caught me off guard there. I was about to do it, but you tried it. They did. Okay, interesting. I was at 29 that day was cold. Oh, was it really? Okay, that's cool. I mean, that's not cool that you were cool, but cool that you were there nonetheless. Pretty nice, huh? See, they need to add a Raw show. What do you mean in Universe? They have the Raw show there. Are you talking about in 2K, RJ, or are you talking about Miss Some? Like, if they were gonna add the Raw shows in there, if that's what you mean, I would honestly add the theme songs with them too. Like, if I wanted to play with 2014, 2015 Raw, I would add the night theme song in there. Oh, Netflix. Oh, okay, my bad. Yeah, the only Netflix or the only Raws they have on Netflix, as far as I'm aware, is literally just 2025 to 2026 because that is the Netflix Raw that they own rights to that. So, I don't know if they can add any older stuff besides that. What would be cool in 2K regarding that, because I was already talking about it, was like if they, you had the Raw 2017 template in there, you could have like the Enemies theme song by Shinedown or something like that. Or if you wanted to have what was it, Born for Greatness by, I think it was Papa Roach, right? You could have that theme song in there. I want to say it was like, 2022 Raw or 23, before the newer one they've done, when it was still before Netflix and all that. They had some pretty decent themes, but yeah. Greatness by Williams, that was another one. Not too bad. The themes weren't too bad. I think he means a classic Raw. They do have some classic Raws on Netflix, just a very small amount. Oh, okay. Haven't went back and checked those yet, so I don't know. They probably have some Attitude Era Raws, but I doubt they have any Raws from what I'm talking about, like the Ruthless Aggression era, the 2010s, all that good stuff, Probably just from like the late 90s and then the last year or so. Because that, like I said, it's all been on Netflix, So. But they got some Raws from the Attitude Era on Netflix. Okay, yeah, gotcha. Yeah, see, I didn't know that, but makes sense. I sound like Cody Earth here, but what do you want to talk about? Otherwise, I'm probably gonna head out in a minute or two. Uh, I guess I'll have to reach out to Leo. I don't really know what he's doing here this evening, but have to see if he's down to do something. If you don't hear from me, just assume I'm doing 2K or well, actually, you guys can probably see on my Discord profile when I go on my Xbox or PlayStation now. It tells you like playing 2K or doing share play or whatever. It should probably tell you that now. So, because I actually was successfully able to connect my mom's PlayStation account that I use on there with my Discord. So I went ahead and just did that because I figured if you guys wanted to add me or just see that I'm online, that's an option now. So there you go. But there's that. Classic Raw stops at 01. Oh, okay. So yeah, so not very much then, huh? Yeah, Miss Mister off 2002. Oh, okay. I didn't know this was a thing. We should talk about this, and we should honestly talk about this on YouTube, like in a separate video. It deserves its own like YouTube short or something. Be like Netflix. Do we mention them and all that with their handles and whatnot? Be like, you should really put those old Raws on there. You know, if like RJ, if that's something you really want to watch, like you got 93 to 01 on there, but add like 02 to like 08 or 09 on there, for example. You know, like give us a lot more options when it comes to that. And for me, I'd love to go back and watch some of the old mid 2010s Raws that I grew up watching. So something like that. But yeah, that would be really cool. It always said with me too. Said it's called the Raw Vault. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think I actually know what you're talking about now. Let me see real quick while we're here. I'm gonna look for you because think I still have it open. Let me see. Okay. Let's look. I see Raw there, but let's just check. Get this way. Oh, I see it. Raw Vault. Uh. Oh shoot! Wait, this is something. Okay, so they got. Oh, I see it. Okay, so they have. Didn't someone say 93 to? Okay, yeah, you were right. So they got 1993 to 2001. Which, by the way, they don't even have all of them. They only have They have them out of order too, which annoys me. They have January 1st, 2001, January 8th, 2001, January 15th, 2001, January 22nd, 2001, and March 26th, 2001. But they don't have any of the like late. They skipped from January to February to whatever, then in March, and then none of the rest of the years on there. So by the way, 2001 is like barely on there. Like a lot of these, what is it like 4 episodes in 1994? Like, what's the point if you're not even going to add all of them? You have 7 episodes in 1993, 4 episodes in 1994, 9 in 1995, 13 in 1996, 17 in 97, 20 in 98. So that's probably like the most that I've seen so far. 16 episodes in 1999, 9 episodes in 2000, and only 5 episodes in 2001. So like, what's the point of adding a bunch of Raws on there if you're not even gonna add all of them? You have from January to March, and then you just stop. Like, what's the point? I'm watching on 93. Well, it won't take you very long, I'll tell you that, because they're only about an hour or too long. Actually, the 93 Raw might only be an hour long. So yeah, they're like literally 45 minutes long. Like BJC was telling me the one day, like they're a lot shorter. So you literally just watch 7 episodes, 45 minutes with 7 times 45. It's like it's like around 305 minutes if my math's correct. So like that won't take you. I mean, might as well be 700 almost, but yeah, like that won't take you very long at all. It'll probably take you like what 2 or 3 days if you just sit there and watch it and binge watch it. Maybe not even that long. I don't know, but that's just strange to me. Well, they're all on Netflix this Thursday. They're all from February 97. 97 February, you said? They do have February 13, February 17, and February 24th on there on Raw. That's something. Did they do Raw on Monday and then decide to do it on Thursday? Because the 13th to 17th, or is that Monday to Friday? Yeah, so they must have done Raw 5 days apart at that point. It was the 6th and the 13th a week later, then the 17th, and then 24th a week later. So was that when they decided to transition from like Monday to Thursday for a while, I'm assuming? Or Friday, maybe? Was it like Friday Night Raw? That's confusing because it goes from February 13th to February 17th, I'm noticing. And then the next thing after 2001, by the way, I have yet to mention is all the way up until 2022, which is what I'm not doing because that Raw sucks. Hate it. Now, honestly, the Raw from January to, I guess, March wasn't the worst thing ever, but oh gosh, March 21st, 2022 was kind of an infamous episode when you had, it was actually the Go Home show, I believe. Kevin Owens mocked Stone Cold Steve Austin. So yeah, AJ Styles returned seeking payback against Edge. Then March 28th must have been the Raw after. You had Roman Reigns holding up not only the Universal Championship, but also the WWE Championship. Well, actually, wait, no. WWE Champion Brock Lesnar Universal. Oh, wait, no. So March 28th was the Go Home show. I misread that. My bad. So March 28th was WWE Champion Brock Lesnar and Universal Champion Roman Reigns. So this is going into that match, actually. April 4th must have been the Raw after WrestleMania because you have Cody Rhodes on that render now. Cody Rhodes returned to Monday night, and oh god, Veer's arrival highlights the Raw after WrestleMania. Veer Mahan comes, ladies and gentlemen. You'll love to see it. And then you got 2023. You basically got the same amount. And 2024, you got the same amount. So they literally have every Raw from 2022, 2023, and 2024, as well as 2025 and now 2026. But they have yet to upload any Raw from 2002 to 2021. That's literally almost a 20-year gap. And yet they don't really upload much, like I said, in 2001 or 2000. Or 1994. Or 1993. Or even 1995, to be honest, there's not much either. I mean, come on. What are we doing, Netflix? What are we doing? What are we doing? But let's see what y'all say. Yeah, that was when Rock beat Triple H for the IC belt. Oh, okay. That was the one that was in the showcase this year, if that's what I'm thinking. Rock beat Triple H for the IC belt, I think that's what it was. Bloodline Showcase in 25. They also have an episode of Raw from 97 when Raw did a collab with ECW. Oh, interesting. Something was probably getting shown on USA that week, so they aired it later on. Oh, okay. Maybe that's what it was. When it comes to like the weird episode gap in the week, I noticed where they did like 2 episodes of Raw in 1 week in 1997. It was the 6th, the 13th, the 17th, then the 24th. So they changed the day like mid-year, I guess. Well, in February. Oh, also wait, January 6th to February 13th. I just realized that's like a month and a week apart. My bad. But and then they have 3 episodes in February. So okay, February 13th, Mark and Miro challenges Hunter Hearst Helmsley for the Intercontinental title. Then February 17th, maybe February 17th was the one where he lost to The Rock, and then February 24th is the ECW one. Yeah, I see that now. February 24th, 1997, Backward All began in New York City's famed Manhattan Center. Monday Night Raw gets hardcore as ECW invades WWE. So they have an ECW collab that night. That might be fun to go back and watch if you're interested. If I'm interested too, I might. It's only an hour and a half long. It's an hour 29 minutes to be exact, but not too bad. A lot shorter than Raw nowadays. It's like an hour shorter than that, so pretty cool. USA used to show dog show on Mondays sometimes back then. Oh, really? Dog shows. Oh, cool. Cool. They even got like the last draw of the 2024 year, I believe, the last draw before the Netflix draw, which, if I remember correctly, wasn't a terrible show. Oh, I remember this was Ricochet's. Wait, no, that's not what I was thinking. Here's Uncle Howie's in a Raw and Ring debut against Chad Gable, if that's something. Bret Hart was on the September 9th Raw. That's when he got absolutely roasted by Gunther. See, Jey Uso challenges Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental title on September 23rd. I think that was when Jey Uso won the Intercontinental Championship. Was when that happened. Sammy challenged him for the world title on this Raw. Braun Breaker might have won that title back on that Raw. I can't remember. Series, and then December 30th, 2024. Punk and Seth are under the same roof and had their huge showdown. Damien Priest and the Warriors take on Judgment Day. That was the last thing before 2025. These 2 collab episodes, February 24th, episode 99. Yeah, that's what I just said. Yeah. Wait, it was about to play. Hold on, let me go back real quick. Yeah, I saw exactly what you were talking about. I think you said the exact day, too. It was February 24th, right? Is that what you said? Yeah. Yeah, February 24th, 1997. Yep. Yeah, I found it right here. Hold on, I'll show it, because I don't think... This shouldn't get copyrighted. It's just this right here. Oh. gonna flip that. It's just this right here. So yeah, February 24th, 1997, where they show ECW invades WWE. That's what it says. So yeah, not too bad. That's something I may consider going back and watching. But yeah, I saw that live. Oh wow, dang, y'all are old. Oh, I'm just young, but I saw that live. All right, in the Attitude Era. You even got the greatest Royal Rumble on here from 2018. If you want to go back and watch Chris Jericho's last match, there it is. The show was 5 hours long, by the way. Hold on. Well, technically 4 hours, 58 minutes. Look at that. 4 hours and 58 minutes is insane. Greatest Royal Rumble emanates from Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. WWE Superstars compete in the first ever 50-man Royal Rumble match. Almost 5 hours long is crazy. Bro, what was we doing with their timestamps in from 2018 to like 2019 especially, and then I don't know if they maybe did it as much in 2020, but around that time period where Vince was going kind of crazy is literally crazy. Oh god, 5 hours, hell no. Yeah. Pretty much. I mean, I know that 50-man Rumble took up a lot of time. You even got some of the guys on the poster. You got Daniel Bryan, Kurt Angle, Rey Mysterio, Shinsuke Nakamura, Bobby Lashley at the time, which Chris Jericho was obviously in it too, but they just don't really show him on there. John Cena, The Undertaker, Triple H. So, oh, they recently added King of the Ring as well. By the way, you have the 2024, 2002. Did they really skip 2000? Did did they not do King of the Ring for like 20 years at one point? It's from 2024 to 2002. I didn't realize they didn't do King of the Ring for. No, they did King of the Ring because Sheamus won it at one point and Wade Barrett, and so they must not have those on there. Yeah, those aren't on there. Unless they were like Raws and SmackDown versions of King of the Ring. They have all the King of the Ring PLEs on here, maybe. There's 11 seasons of it though. It goes from 2024 to 2002, and then 2002 basically all the way back to 1993. That was when Hulk Hogan defended the WWE Championship against Yokozuna as well, which I can't remember. I think that might be in the showcase. And then you got some movies on it too, but that's not really important right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and add them to the list because why not? But if y'all have ever seen the Rio movies, they're pretty cool. Oh shoot. No, I don't actually want to watch Happy Gilmore 2. Great movie, but I don't want to watch it right now. See, showcase match. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah. What year King of the Ring? They have 2024. All right, the most recent one that where Cody Rhodes defended his title against Logan Paul when Logan Paul was still the United States champion. Cody Rhodes was in his first reign as Undisputed champion. It was that year before he went against Solo at SummerSlam and all that bullcrap. Then the actual King of the Ring winner, I believe, was Gunther because he beat Damian Priest at SummerSlam for the world title, thanks to Finn Balor, of course. So yeah, Gunther won that year's King of the Ring. But then but before that, I guess you could say it goes all the way back to show it again here, 2002. So that's a really long gap. It's like a 22 years worth gap there. It's a really long time. And then you got literally every single version of the Royal Rumble, even going all the way back to the very first Royal Rumble, if I'm not mistaken. They don't have any of the kickoff shows or post shows on here anymore like Peacock used to have, but to be honest, I really could care less. Yeah, it goes all the way back to 1988, which was the 20-man Royal Rumble, the first ever Royal Rumble match. You got 20 WWE superstars, including Bret the Hitman Hart, Ultimate Warrior, and Jake Snake Roberts, competing in the first ever Royal Rumble match, which none of them actually won because it was actually Hacksaw Jim Duggan. But and then you got the infamous 1999 Royal Rumble on here that Vince McMahon won. Yes, 2002 was Brock Lesnar. Yes. 30 superstars, including The Undertaker, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Triple H, compete in the high stakes Royal Rumble match. But that was the one that Brock Lesnar actually won, which BJC had updated me on recently too. He actually said that they uploaded that one to YouTube recently. I guess now that Brock's back, so that's pretty dope. Hopefully they upload the 2022 Men's Royal Rumble match on there fully as well, because I don't know if that one's on there. But I know the women's one that Ronda won, I think, was there, but they didn't have the one that Brock won for whatever reason. So The 2022 Men's Rumble going back and watching it was actually not terrible. It was just the winner. Kind of like the 2011 Rumble that we all like to forget about that Alberto won. So there's that. Hopefully get a draft in 2K26. Oh yeah, a draft in Universe mode would be great. I know we already have one in my GM, but if you just kind of combine the two modes a little bit, that'd be nice when it comes to that. Brett 194 Rumble with Lex. Yeah, the 94 Rumble. Yeah, that infamous one. Also 2005 with Cena and Batista, because I'm on that one right now. Yeah, Cena, Kurt, Shawn Michaels, and more compete in the 18th annual Royal Rumble match for Championship on WrestleMania. That was in 2005. But then going back to 1994, you had Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, and more compete in the Royal Rumble match. The Undertaker battled Yokozuna in a casket match for the WWE title. And it also looks like Razor Ramon fought Erwin R. Geister, however you say his name, IRS, that guy. I believe Bray Wyatt's father, and Bo Dallas and all them, is that guy. He fought Razor Ramon, Big Chico. And then, let's see, did Eddie Guerrero win the Royal Rumble in 2004? Because I think he's on the render for that one. Wait, no, Eddie never won the Rumble, did he? Because he was supposed to win in 2006, but he died in 2005, so then they had to do it with Rey Mysterio instead, if I remember correctly. I don't know if Eddie actually ever won a Rumble. My bad. Yeah, the 2008 Rumble, which was great. Jeff Hardy had a great match with Randy Orton, and then obviously the Royal Rumble with John Cena returned to win. That was a fun Rumble. First Royal Rumble was on actual cable TV. Oh wow, was it really? That's interesting. It's cool that you know that. I like that. Yeah, you and VJC and Juan, you two know too much. Oh man, no, 4 was right. I think 04 was no 04 Rumble winner. If we're talking about that, was the guy that we like to forget about. His name starts with Chris. That's all I'm gonna say. 06 was Rey Mysterio. That was when he did it for Eddie. I did it for Eddie. I did it for the people. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not Rikishi. But anyway. But yeah, 2006 was Rey Mysterio, and 2004 was, I'll just say, Chris Benoit. So, if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure that's who it was. And then 05 was the Sam Batista. 03 would have been, who won in 03? 19. So 03 won and Brock was. Wait, you said Brock won in 02. I think he won in 03. I don't remember now. Big Show Clouds of Brock Lesnar, or maybe did Brock win in 02 or 03? Who won the other year? Triple H won in 02 and Brock won in 03? Is that what it was? I can't remember now. Because Brock Lesnar had a match at the 2003 Rumble with the Big Show, it says. But I thought he also won that Rumble, so I don't know. I didn't know. 2002 Triple H, did he win? WrestleMania 18 was Rock Hogan, but that was a non-title match, so that would have been. Who had the title match for 2002 WrestleMania 18? Who would that have been? I know 01 was Stone Cold Steve Austin for the third time. Who won in 02? 03 was Brock, 02 Triple H. 03 is right. Okay. So I was right there. 06. I never knew that the 88 Rumble wasn't appealing until a few years ago. Oh, okay. Well, still, that's cool. RJ said we can't say. Yeah. Yeah, I like to forget about that guy. Screw him. Okay. Triple H versus Y2J. Was that on what you're talking about the 2002 King of the Ring, I assume, from what you said? That would be a pretty good match, actually. So Eddie won a Rumble on SmackDown, after the 4 Rumble PLE. Oh, did he really? So that's funny. So I was in the right headspace almost in a way, but I didn't realize it wasn't the actual Royal Rumble match itself. It was actually it was 02 WrestleMania, so 18. Okay, gotcha. Triple H fought Y2J. Oh yeah, because they were fighting over Stephanie McMahon, basically, was what it was. I think I remember now. Chris Jericho actually had Stephanie for a while somehow, some way, and then Triple H won it, I think, and so yeah. I think I remember now. 01 versus Austin. Yeah. Yeah, 01 was definitely Austin. That was WrestleMania 17, so him and Rock for the second time. That was definitely that. And then 2000 was 2000 also? No, 2000 was The Rock's win, technically. The Rock / Big Show, because The Rock got eliminated before the Big Show, even though he won it in the history book. So then they did, I think, like a rematch or something, and The Rock eventually got his title shot. But then they had at that WrestleMania in 2000, it was Triple H versus The Rock, Big Show, and Mick Foley, I believe. It was a fatal four for the title, so it was a little different. 97 98, Stone Cold Steve Austin won his first two Rumbles, back-to-back Rumbles, and everything. I think that's pretty much all we need to look at there. I just realized Big E's on the poster for Raw Classics. That's kind of cool. Big E hosts this collection of must-see Raw matches and moments featuring WWE superstars and legends, including CM Punk, Becky Lynch, and Triple H. How many episodes are there of that? 20 episodes. You got Stone Cold Steve Austin, Cody Rhodes, John Cena, Batista, Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, Bret Hart, Charlotte Flair, CM Punk, Kurt Angle, Lita, The New Day, Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio, Roman Reigns, Seth freaking Rollins, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Trish Stratus, and The Undertaker. And all of them are around like 1 to 2 hours long. The Triple H one's 2.5 or 2 hours 15 minutes long, so that one's like really long. The one about Trish Stratus only like an hour 7 minutes long. You got Rey Mysterio, it's like an hour long, and some other ones are they're around like the hour and a half mark, like Bret Hart and Batista and all that. John Cena's is 2 hours 21 minutes. Like you can't say enough good stuff about him. Stone Cold Steve Austin's one's nearly 2 hours long, and Cody Rhodes is a little over an hour and a half long. We're all classics. That's cool. I guess it just shows like a certain WWE superstar and like talks about their career and whatnot up until this point. So that must have been a thing last year that probably came out. So I don't know. His 3 wins. Yeah. So Austin won 3 Rumbles. Obviously, 2000 was The Rock. Even though, like I said, it was kind of a little bit of a screw job. But yeah, but he did eventually win it. And he's when you talk about 2000 Royal Rumble winner, it's technically him. So yeah, like when you look up 2000 Royal Rumble winner, it was obviously The Rock. So even though there was some shenanigans, but they made it work out. Judgment Day 02 had a Hell in a Cell match between Triple H and Y2J, and the match ended on top of the cell. Oh wow, really? So it was almost like a false count anywhere Hell in a Cell match, sort of. If the ref climbed up with them and counted the pin and everything, then that's pretty cool. I saw the Trish one last night. Oh really? That's cool. Okay. Yeah, that one's a little shorter on the short side. Every time I like the classics, so yeah. Definitely might give that a watch too. I'm assuming it's just like a documentary based thing. I'm not really sure, but still pretty cool nonetheless. And all right, it's like 5 o'clock for me here. So if we don't have anything else to talk about, then I think I'm probably going to get off here because I waited on Leo for a little while and he hasn't come in yet. So I'm probably going to get off myself. But unless you guys have anything else you want to talk about, then by all means, go ahead. I'll probably only stick around for like another minute or two at the most, at tops, and then I'll probably get out of here. So just gonna go ahead and get everything resituated here. But unless there's anything else you want to say in the chat, then I'm probably gonna head out. Shoot. Triple H is too long. Yeah, that one's kind of long. Yep, the ref counted the 1, 2, 3 on top of the cell. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Let's see, yeah, I said it's like 5 o'clock, right? 5:01 now, actually. But can't think of anything else. All right, but well, guys, it's been a fun stream. We've gone almost like 3 hours long now. A little extra hour and a half to make up because I said I was going to be on here a little after all. So figure I'll give that to you guys, make it worth it for you. But it was fun talking to you all. BJC, Juan, RJ, Jeremy at one point. I know RJ you came in late, but it's been fun talking to you as well. Hope you all have a good day. I'll maybe talk to y'all later in the Discord server. And yeah, peace out. Deuces, we out. Yeet. Later, guys. Been fun.